It's the talk that rocks, the new 105.3 FM Talk. J.D. Ryan is here, Eddie Boyd, Dan Lewis, Jonathan Dodge from The Thing. And all I know is I am damn glad I don't live in the city of Dallas. Oh, yeah. Is that a standard sidekick response?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ew.
I practice those on the way to work. I go, here's another good one. Uh-huh. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. And there's...
Because I imagine response time from the police and fire in Dallas right now is just about... If it were me.
Yeah.
After watching the lecture results come in Saturday night, what do they call that when the cops get sick?
The blue flu.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't a big case of the blue and red flu come Sunday. Sorry? You don't want to give us a raise? That's okay.
If I only had a little more money, I could have gone to the doctor.
Yeah, I could have got the good doctor. Doctor told me to stay home. Sorry. I just don't get it. And it was just by such a grotesque margin.
Even Laura Miller in her little...
Well, what is she going to say?
She goes, well, I thought it would be close, down to the wire.
I thought it'd be neck and neck. You don't want to come on. What she was doing was damage control. You don't want to come on and go, see, I knew it. Nobody was going to go for that crap. See, now that she got her way, she's really starting to piss me off that she hasn't called us back. I mean, she's got to do what she's got to do as mayor, and she'll either benefit or suffer in the long run. That'll take care of itself. But not calling me back is pissing me off. And I could do a lot more damage than any other constituents she might have on the other side. Don't think I won't. You try and fix her up, help her image. Tell her to wear the little G-string, get you a longer wig. Whore it up a little. It's a way to get people on your side. Now she doesn't call us back. I'll bet you, once she got elected, her PR guy went,
Well, she's been up here since then to get a plaque.
Yeah, but that was before any big votes. I just think it's sad. I'll tell you something else. Had they had this referendum in October of last year, it would have passed.
Why?
Geez, what happened last September?
Well, I know what you're saying.
People forget. How many American flags you see recently?
You're right.
God blesses Americas?
Well, they're still out there.
Bunches?
Not as many.
Flags on front of people's houses?
No, people have let the ones on the cars fade out and now replaced them.
Yeah, they don't care.
I haven't.
Had it been last October, this thing would have passed. Because at that point, that short period, that window, people knew what cops and firemen meant. They don't care anymore. We're safe. We're safe from devastation for another 3 or 4 months. Till some camel jockey finds out some way to launch a nuclear missile out of the ass of his camel. And it'll happen.
I don't know about that. What Warren Buffett said today was,
Margaritaville guy?
That's Jimmy Buffett.
What's he got any business talking about politics?
This is Warren Buffett.
Oh.
His uncle.
Yeah.
Oh.
Same family. Anyway, yeah, he said he thought, and of course when he talks, people listen. He thinks the next thing will be nuclear.
Yeah, why not? They got access to it. And if they don't, they soon will. It's just a matter of time. Ask my dad.
Yeah.
That's why I don't call him, because I don't want to hear about it.
Told you.
Called me over the weekend, left a message. Hey, give me a call. Guess what's coming? You hear it? That's right. It's Armageddon. Love you. Click. Eddie, stop nodding your head. There's nothing we could do about it. That's the thing that pissed me off when I was a kid. And the world's coming, and the world's coming. Well, is there something I could do about it? Possibly I could build a bomb shelter made out of Legos and Hot Wheels, and we'll be safe. Oh, that won't work? Then stop bugging me with it. Because you can't do anything. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen.
I think your father's influence is why you don't leave the house.
That's got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it is. You hide. You hide from the world.
I'm not hiding from it. Hiding is not going to... His angle on everything is... Hold on. He's got 2 of them. One of them, worry about it a lot till you get ulcers.
Uh-huh.
And the other one is, don't worry about it because...
End of the world's coming anyway.
A lot less anxiety. You don't worry about it. The two didn't make any sense.
No.
I like the don't worry about it because you can't do anything about it. Mm-hmm. Why work up a bunch of stomach acid if there's nothing you can do about it?
Right.
But he was also the one that ran around through my whole childhood and even now going, end of the world's coming.
You don't need a wagon.
Well, he's only worried about select things, like the end of the world.
I know, but that's always something can come up every 18 months that you can find someplace in the Bible.
Sure.
So you look at that, planes falling out of the sky, biblical prophecy, right here. Floods,
Earthquakes,
termites.
Mm-hmm. Well, the termites are actually in the Bible.
Whatever. I'm sure you could find almost everything in there. Any natural disaster, catastrophe, whatever. Terrorist attacks, floods, on and on. You're going to find it biblically prophesized. I'm so sick of people running around the end of the world's coming. Shut up and let it happen and let me enjoy everything I can milk out of this planet until it happens. I'm going to go out. I'm going to buy an Expedition. What's the biggest Ford they make? Is it an Expedition? Excursion. I want one of those. I'm going to deflate the tires a little bit. Screw up the spark plugs. So it's a rotten gas mile, the worst gas mileage on the road, because I'm using every ounce I can do it. I am just, we can't do anything. All we can do is make it better while we're here. And you don't give cops and firemen enough money, things are going to get worse. You think I'm kidding? Just wait and see. Dan, did you call the Laura Miller like I asked?
Yes, I did.
And what did she and or her office say?
I left messages for her. We'll see if she'll call back.
You use her cell phone?
Uh-huh.
She ain't answering that?
Uh-uh.
Isn't this normally the time of the day she goes to get her kids?
Uh-huh.
So she's probably near her cell phone.
Uh-huh.
You think she's dodging us?
I don't know. I mean, it could have had something to do with my calling the her office earlier.
Yeah.
And since she knows we're looking for her, cell phone conveniently
was off. Because I've been looking for about a week and a half.
Yeah. She may just keep her cell phone off all the time. I don't know.
Okay. Only a year and a half to re-election. You want to stay in that swank new office, I recommend you calling back. Because this next time around, you're not going to have the benefit of the police fire agencies unless she does something dramatically before the next. Don't we have something else coming up in September, another bond election or something?
I think so.
There's something else coming up. Or, all right, say you're going to do the 15% over 3 years.
Right.
All right, well, if they got to wait 3 years to get it all, bump it up to 20%. That way you're not taking a great big hit.
Right.
There's some kind of compromise. And they see a little bit more money over the long run. Granted, you don't get the whole, a nice little bump right up front, but they do see a little bit more than 17%. Say we can't give them 17% now, give them 20% over 3 years.
That seems fair.
I'm sure that would appease some of the rank and file. I'm telling you, bad morale with police and firemen, that's the last place you want it.
Yeah.
Sanitation, who gives a rat's ass how you pick up my turds? I really don't care. Just get it from the can to your truck. I don't care if you bitch and moan the whole time. I don't care if you're late. Just do it.
Yeah, there's got to be a little extra somewhere. Even just 6 and 6 would be 18%. Something.
Yeah. Maybe they think 5% a year is pushing it. And if you live in Fort Worth or any other city, and you think, well, this doesn't affect me because it's the city of Dallas, it's going to happen there. Start giving them money now before they ask for it. They'll appreciate it the hell a lot more. Go ahead, you're on the air. Please don't let the first phone call of the week be a tard.
Hello?
Yes?
Well, I think what everybody's over...
And it was. Another biblical prophecy. All right, let's just do news. If she calls, she calls.
Okay.
I'd be curious to see what the officers and firefighters are talking about right now. And if we're going to lose them to any other cities. Put them through if you get some, Dan, would you? Huh?
Okay.
Thank you. All right, 321. J.D. Rhines on the new 105.3 FM Talk with News.
Thank you. News brought to us by Service King and by KDAF News 33 at 9. Brought to you by Los Angeles Bell. Didn't have a script. All right. Let's see, it is Monday, May 6th. We have 6 days left until Mother's Day next Sunday. A reminder for you, birthdays, George Clooney's 41 today. Bob Seger turns 57.
George Clooney's only 41?
What it says.
He's already done a couple of Batman movies and had a hit TV series?
Yes.
Turd.
Okay. 41, Bob Seger's 57. Willie Mays is 71. Happy Texas was anything but that over the weekend. They had a tornado, actually 5 tornadoes rolled through that area. No other reports of anyone that get injured except the 2 people that were killed. In Happy, Eduardo Castillo and his wife Yolanda Castillo were killed in the storm. They were in their mobile home when the twister struck just about 6:45. Their 9-year-old son, Eduardo, was next door living with his uncle. He was fine. 10 homes destroyed, and the roof of the First Baptist Church of Happy on the south end of town was blown off. Although about 50 buildings were damaged, everyone else in the town of 647 was accounted for. Scratch another familiar name from the list of Dallas area supermarkets. A statement made from Winn-Dixie today says it's pulling out of Texas and Oklahoma markets.
They're pulling their meat out of Texas?
Yes.
Why?
Winn-Dixie, they're gone.
Aren't they the meat people?
Yes. Continued loss.
Where are they going with their meat?
And reduction of market share. Probably back to Jacksonville, Florida. That's where they're based. They're going to close 71
stores.
First
it's Safeway, now it's Winn-Dixie.
Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly's gone.
A&P.
A&P had it coming.
71 stores in Texas and 5 in Oklahoma. About 4,400 employees will lose their jobs.
Are they cutting back or just closing all of them in those 2 states?
Closing them all.
Well, that's weird. I thought the meat people were doing good.
I did too. There's a Winn-Dixie by my house. It's real nice.
Yeah, they even started, originally when you said Winn-Dixie, you're thinking, all right, it's kind of sloshy white trash. Then they got, some signature stores. It was upper scale white trash.
Right. Now they're gone.
That's too bad.
Dallas police have a warning for parents visiting parks at White Rock Lake. Don't let your children go in the public restroom alone. For decades, the parks have attracted more than families who enjoy picnics while watching spectacular sunsets over the
Well, there goes my secret hangout. Are they really on to me?
It's become a destination for people cruising for anonymous sex. The area has been listed on websites devoted to sexual tourists. And starting today, lake officers are going to be working undercover to arrest those who visit the parks seeking sex in the latest effort to keep unwanted visitors away from them.
Do they have to tell you if they're a cop before you say anything?
Don't know. No idea.
Damn.
What?
One place I like to go.
Well, you do actually go out there. You take dates out there.
Yeah.
I don't think it's for that.
No. Okay. Now, wait a minute. Are these people in, like if I go and hang out in a men's restroom, am I looking for sex from other guys? Yeah. What is it with the gay community? They always got to screw up everything.
I don't know.
Why can't you go find a normal place to
meet?
Yeah. To blank a blank.
Yeah.
I don't have time to hit the beep. I'm too tired.
Yeah.
Why are they just so weird?
They pick cruising spots. Places everybody can get to. You can be there. You can sort of be anonymous. It's not like it's a bar where you're obviously there. You can say, I'm just having lunch. What are you talking about? It's a park. So, it's
just not weird enough that you get the idea.
Right.
You got to go do it in a public restroom where kids might see.
Yeah.
So is it strictly gay or is it some perverts?
Yeah, they don't, that's the thing. They don't really know. So it's a little bit of both. With White Rock Lake, apparently he's been listed on websites as a spot.
I stopped going out there a long time ago when people started. It hasn't happened for a while, but you'd hear people going out there and parking and getting whacked.
Yeah.
So I stopped that. Yeah. It used to be a nice place just to go park and,
down by the docks.
Fool around, scare chicks with the Lady of the Lake story. Do a little finger twaddle diddle action. And then go home.
It was a very nice area. Stay out of the bathrooms. Especially as a single male. You'll probably get arrested.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Public lewdness, by the way, is a Class B misdemeanor, carries a punishment of up 180 days in jail and $2,000 fine. And indecent exposure is a Class C misdemeanor with a punishment up to $500 fine.
Wait a minute, go back. What's the Class C misdemeanor?
Class C is public lewdness.
Just walking around with your crank out?
Or doing something with someone, like, in public.
And what's the Class B?
Indecent exposure, just showing it. That's a Class C. Touching or feeling or doing lewd stuff in public is a Class B.
Just doing it to yourself?
Yeah, I would say.
Not touching anyone.
Yourself or somebody else.
Well, if you touch somebody else, then that's sexual assault.
With their approval, it's lewdness.
Oh, okay, I got it. All right, go ahead.
All right. This will be cut number 4.
Hold on, here's a cop on the phone. Yes, would you like us to use your name, or is that a fake name already on the computer screen?
No, actually, that's my name, but it doesn't matter.
Well, I don't want you to get in trouble.
Okay, well, I appreciate that.
We'll just call you a female police officer.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
All right.
That's nicer than a lot of the things people say about female officers.
Well, never mind. You're already pissed off enough as it is. There's no reason for me to jump on anything else. You know what? I have seen some hot female police officers, but there's not anybody I would ever date, because you know that you got all the, training for all the special chokeholds.
Yeah, well, we're all kind of crazy in the head, too.
And there's no way. It's kind of, not exactly the same, but it's kind of like female cops and topless dancers. That slight wig out factor, and you just never know where it's going to come from. And the bad thing about the cops is they'll whoop your ass, and then they'll arrest you and say it was your fault.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so what's the mood with the police?
What is your opinion on, the way the news supported it, and then all of a sudden they just went crazy and started showing the negative aspects of us getting a raise?
You know what? First of all, and this was even a mistake that I think that the Dallas Police Association made was... What was that?
Those are my kids.
Oh, okay. I thought that was you whining. It was like, give me a second, sweetie. I ain't even got started. You guys were comparing your salary to surrounding departments.
Yeah.
Surrounding departments make crap money anyway. Why do you want to compare yourself to that? Say, here's what we want. We think this is fair.
Yeah, it's just too much to ask for, though. I think that Laura Miller just blew a bunch of smoke up our you-know-whats, and I just feel terrible about it.
Well, how about if they changed it around to this? I'm just trying to find out what a happy compromise would be.
I wanted the 17%.
Yeah, I got that. But what if they said, all right, you can't have the 17% now, but we'll give you 20% over 3 years?
That still wouldn't make me happy, but it would show that she's making an attempt. So...
And you know what? Here's something else that they should have done is several years back, they should have said, let's do this now before the police and fire ask for it, and we could probably get away with giving them 15% over 3 years.
Exactly. They wouldn't have had to give us the 17% raise if they had kept up with it like they were supposed to.
Yeah. You guys, from what I could tell, you guys are looking at it as just catch up.
Yep, exactly.
Now, is this going to affect you when you go out on the road?
No, not at all. Well, actually, I'm off injured right now, so I'm just sitting home hoping to get more money.
Oh, okay.
But, no, I love your show, and I appreciate you sticking up for us.
Well, it's the least I can do.
Oh, well, we appreciate it.
All right, you're welcome. Smoochies. Bye. Plus, as I said many times before, you don't really want to have a high-profile show and bag on the cops and firemen.
No. Bad idea.
Yeah, because while the cops are beating you, the fire department, they'll burn your legs up.
Or you going to spray the cops out to keep them cool while they're beating you. You feel all right?
You look like you're getting heat exhaustion from his legs. Why don't you sit down? It's just not, I hate to just go over it and over it, but it's just not the right thing to do. It's just not. I wish I could pick a more controversial subject, to really piss people off. But saying cops and firemen deserve cash, they do. And they're not the people you want to piss off. What is it, Dan? Line 1? Yeah, what is it, John?
Yeah, y'all are talking about police and fire deserves 17% raise, while the cities want to take 2% away from everybody that works for the city.
Well, what department do you work in?
I work for the water department.
And what do you do?
We fix broke mains, put in fire hydrant services, all that stuff.
Yeah. So I don't get your point.
So do you think it's fair for them to get a 17% raise and they're going to have a big layoff for police and fire?
Who's going to get a big layoff?
For the city of Dallas, the city employees. We've had 2 layoffs in the last 2 years, but they want to give police and fire.
Yes, I put police and fire at the top of everything. I'm sorry. You want to? Excuse me. You want to know my opinion? You want to keep running your mouth?
I want to keep running my mouth.
Well, all right. Let me know how it works out. Send me a little note, email. You can call in and try and justify it all you want. But when something bad happens, I don't get on the phone and call, the
water department.
Juan, the water guy, and go, hey, these people are breaking into my house, and I'm not sure, but I think they're raping my wife. I'm thirsty. You could bring me a glass of water that would make this horrendous experience a whole lot more enjoyable. Some ice, please. Hold on. Is this another one, Dan?
Yeah.
Yes, Mark?
Yeah, we got screwed this weekend.
Yes, you did. Are you a Dallas police officer?
Yes.
Yes, you did.
So there's at this point, there's nothing that the mayor can do.
Isn't there some kind of...
that there's going to be a lot of officers out there looking to transfer or find a job in another city. Pays more.
Did anybody not... Do you know, was there like a little consensus of cops not showing up for work Sunday?
I wouldn't say that.
Were there a lot of...
We pretty much all showed up for work. That's no big deal. We'll do our job.
See, that's the problem, is we know you're going to do your job.
Well, that's what we vowed to do.
Yeah, I know it.
But we're out here putting our life on the line, too. And this morning I was listening to radio, and another guy called in and said, well, you know, their salaries aren't that bad when they hit lieutenant and these other, you know, when they're in it for a while. Once they get past the academy, you know how long it takes for an officer to make a lieutenant or something like that to make the money that they're talking about?
No.
It takes a while.
Well, how long?
It'll
5 years, 10 years?
If you're doing good, yeah.
And about, all right, say if I was doing really good, I could make lieutenant in 5 years?
If you're busting your hump.
Yeah.
And you're getting noticed and everything else. But those aren't dime a dozen jobs.
Oh, I
the guys who do the real work are guys like us that drive the cars every day, and we're out there every day doing it.
I hate to use a standard phrase, but you're preaching to the choir. I'm with you.
So, 20%
could I have like a special sticker or something for my car just to let you know that I support the cops, so you guys don't do something ugly to me if I get pulled over?
Russ, nobody's going to do anything to you.
Like a special, if I have I'm Russ Martin. I was going to say Russ Martin sticker. Yeah. How about if I just have a sticker on my car that says, I'm Russ Martin? Double snaps to you. I just don't.
We'd probably give you a escort.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's very kind of you. I appreciate it.
It's just that delay time between hitting you and you going, I'm Russ Martin.
Yeah.
That's the bad news.
Yeah. Possibly a sticker on the back.
Blow up your media pass to the size of your back windshield.
Yeah. Just my picture and my name.
Yes. Don't beat this man.
Or maybe we have show stickers made and we hand them out. Russ Martin Show. And then something about cops. Really big and nice. Ostentatious.
Easy to read.
Yeah, easy to read. Police supporter inside. Don't tenderize me. Yeah.
I just got a middle picture there for a moment of one cop got some guy down behind a car smacking him, and his partner walks up and goes, hey, didn't you see the sticker?
Yeah, the sticker.
I'm sorry.
But I'm sorry, a couple of dollars. So, here's a hat. Maybe we do that. Station's never going to have them printed.
Yeah.
We'll find somebody. They'll do it for free. Plus you put cops on there. Everybody loves that. Yeah. Yes, Tom?
Hey, Russ.
Yes.
I'm really irritated. It's been less than, 6 months from New York, from that there. The police get hosed here in Dallas. I work over here.
Yes.
Up in Allen, where I live, they voted to go civil service. They got hosed. They lost by 53. Have people forgotten what the police and firemen do and just how dangerous their job is?
That's right. Like I said, had they had this vote back in October of last year, it would have passed without a problem. But it's been, how many months?
I had a brother that was a cop out in L.A. for 20 years, and every cop I've ever known works a second job.
Yeah, they have to. 7 months, and we've already forgotten about it.
It's just, how many of the people that voted no work 2 jobs? They need to get their heads out and take it out from between their legs.
I can't do anything about it. Leave me alone. I'm with you. They got screwed.
Cut 4 is the cops' reaction Saturday night, and then cut 5 is Laura Miller.
Okay, cut 4? Hold on. Well, you crank the air down there. It's hot in Hurrah.
We're police officers and firefighters. We tell the truth. We've told the truth. We put forth the facts. Unfortunately, the city has so much money behind them that David couldn't win this battle this time. Goliath won.
The citizens are the victims because they did have to listen to all the misinformation.
Is this the fireman right here?
We would have felt a lot better about it had the city council come out and just put out the truth and let the citizens decide and let them vote.
But we have pride in ourselves, we have pride in our jobs, and I can guarantee you that we're going to continue to go out there and do the best job that we can, because
I hate to call cops liars, but I'm calling him out on this one. There's no way that you can have the public or perceive the public turn on you. You can't blame everybody because only 60, 70,000 people voted? Yeah. Maybe 55, something like that. So you can't blame the whole public, but still there's the perception that the public turned against you. And I don't care how swell of a guy you are, how great of a fireman you are. When you read something like that, you're not going to do as good of a job as you normally would. They'll get over it and they'll go back to doing the job that they always have. But for the time being, I bet response times are down for a lot of other things. Because sometimes that Family Feud gets pretty entailing.
Yeah. You can't just jump and run.
Yeah. Especially when they get into that final lightning round or whatever that's called. Yeah. Big money? Fast money.
Fast money.
Lots of money. Mm-hmm. Whatever they call that. You can't turn that off. And that Louis Anderson, he's a stitch. So I wouldn't blame him. Let's see. Let's see what Dan's makes $65K for hauling trash. Nobody makes $65,000 for hauling trash. Chris.
Yes.
What do they pay you to haul trash?
I make $1,200 a week, $65,000 a year.
To pick up trash?
I pick up trash, man. I don't protect nobody. I ain't got no guns. I play with crap all day. Go to the landfill, get nasty and dirty. And
For what city?
Well, it's down south.
And why would they pay you $65,000 to tote turds? To be a tote turder?
That's what it pays. Kid you not, man.
Did he just say the S word? No.
No.
Kid you not. All right.
Get paid weekly. And I don't protect a soul. I don't wear no uniform. I wish I had a gun. That'd be kind of cool, but...
Well, it does get dangerous there. It does get dangerous out there at the landfill because you got all those trash gulls that could attack you.
So I think it's awful, man. I mean, the guy who's protecting my butt on the line, and I make more money than he does, that's pretty sad.
Yeah. I don't... What? $65,000? And what do you do? Do you drive one of those trucks that just picks the trash up on its own?
No, I haul trash. I don't pick up residential trash. We do construction trash, like big 30, 40-yard containers.
So you don't work for a municipality. You work for a construction company or something.
No, I work for just a plain old trash company. It's
a lot of these construction guys are small companies.
Yeah.
They maybe have 5 or 6 trucks, but they'll contract with one particular company to pick up all the trash from their construction sites.
But they're paying him $65,000.
Yeah, they make a lot of money. They can buy the load
around.
Hey, this is a pretty good.
They're paying him $65,000 a year to be a turd taxi.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, this is out in Ellis County.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Chris.
I'd known about that before I signed my contract.
And you know what? You don't even have to touch the trash.
That's what I said.
It's a big dumper, and all they have to do is back the truck up to it, slide it on, and they drive it away, drive out to the dump it, and then they go get another load.
Taking $65,000. $65,000. Carrying feces around. I wish I could get this transmission fixed. Sorry, that's the only sound effect I got. Let me see. Anything worth... Eddie says we got a break. Anything worth taking before we wrap this up?
I don't know. You might want to talk to either the teacher or Ben, why he voted against the cops. Or any one of those three is good. Matthew thinks they should work harder for their money.
I don't want to turn this into a great big political convention today.
Okay.
All right, I'll take these really quick. Do you have a sponsor you got to plug before we wrap this up?
WB33 News at 9.
Marty Griffin doing something tonight?
Nope. They didn't give me any copy.
But we know to watch the news tonight at 9 o'clock.
Absolutely.
WB33. Mm-hmm. All right. No reason to watch. Just watch it.
It'll be good.
All right. What is it, Matthew?
Oh, actually, well, first of all, I've been waiting for a long time to call you guys and actually say that I love your show. Mornings and evenings with you guys are great on 105.3. Secondly, I don't think they should work harder for the money. Actually, what I was saying is that ultimately they really can't whine about it. I mean, you can't whine about your salary. If you don't like what you're being paid, you'll move on and do something else. And ultimately, it comes down to sort of like a Darwinistic state. If there's not enough people to be cops, they're going to pay them more. Right now, it's supply and demand. We've got enough cops. We feel like their service is adequate, so we pay them what we feel like we have to pay them.
But the service isn't adequate. We don't have enough cops on the street.
Well, I know, but I mean, until such time that people really begin to complain and that service does drop.
That's what I'm telling you. Now is the time to do it before things fall apart.
But people aren't going to vote for it until it affects them. They're not going to actually make that vote until they begin to complain to their councilman about the fact that their places are being robbed.
That's what I'm saying. If cops, if they were just to get a case of the blue flu and I can't respond as quickly, or I'm having depression or whatever.
I mean, I've got friends that are cops and firemen, and I respect the hell out of them both, and I wouldn't want to do their job for the amount of pay. I wouldn't want to do their job for twice their amount of pay. But they don't complain about it. I mean, they understand that, hey, it's a service of love and loyalty, and I'm going to get paid what I get paid.
See, I knew this wasn't turning
they'll pay us more money, and if they don't, well, then, I'm going to have to work a part-time job.
And that's pretty much it.
Do the same thing.
Yeah, okay. All right. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
You bet.
All right, Dan, no more phone calls like that. It's making my butt twist in circles. All right, there's a teacher on the phone. I don't even care. You already did the sponsor?
Did it.
All right, do your tagline. Let's get it.
There's news and information. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
Tether fall, we gonna tether fall, the mother sucker. Tether fall, sucker. How we
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
at 214-787-1053.
All right, 3:53. Let's do a check on traffic. Damn, it's been a few months since we've been on time. Jonathan Dodge at the controls of the new 105.3 FM Talks White Lightning.
Thank you, Russell. This report brought to you by Southwestern Bell. For more information, visit them at sbc.com. Also brought to you by Consumer Crusader Marty Griffin. He's filing an exclusive report on a man that's getting away tax-free tonight on WB 33 News at 9. The right choice at the right time. In Dallas southbound, 75 Central at the ramp to westbound, 635 LBJ. Only the right lane open today through probably later this evening due to the high 5. Enjoy your commute home. Westbound, I-20 from Lancaster Road to Houston School Road. 2 left lanes are closed due to construction. Westbound, 121 at Valley Ridge. Onlookers are causing a minor slowdown as they gain an overturned dump truck. Westbound, Northwest Highway at I-35 Simmons. Delays due to a minor accident. In the mid-cities, railroad crossings at Cooper, Collins, Bowen, and Davis are causing delays. They got some railroad construction causing malfunctions. Those are causing delays on the road, which stretch up onto the highway, making your commute home that much more fun. This report brought to you by Mary McKinney, Sonic Automotive, and the Dallas Morning News. Get yourself a new job. Now finding work in DFW is even easier with Working Smart, the new help-wanted newspaper published by the Dallas Morning News. Look for it in your area today. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3 FM. White Lightning.
Thank you, Jonathan. Partly cloudy, windy, warm tonight. Should be 72 for the overnight low. Same thing for tomorrow. Partly cloudy, windy, and warm. 88 for the high. It's 84 degrees now at the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
All right. Go ahead. You're on the air.
Hi, Russ.
Yes, ma'am.
I did something that's kind of bad, and I just wanted your opinion and see what you guys think.
Okay.
My mom had her old wedding ring, and I'm in college. I'm a freshman, and I didn't work a lot this semester, so I was 2 car payments behind, and she was threatening me, you're going to lose your car. So what I did was, the woman has so much jewelry, it's ridiculous.
You pawned her wedding ring.
Yeah, well, I used it as a loan.
Yeah, you pawned her wedding ring.
I took out some money on it.
Yeah, you pawned her wedding ring.
And
You pawned your wedding ring, her wedding ring.
Her old wedding ring. Like, it's my stepmom's.
Yeah.
And it's from her former...
She wear it anymore?
No.
Oh, okay.
See, I never thought she was going to find out, and I was going to have it back for her in a month, put it right back where I found it.
Yeah.
I thought everything would be fine.
Yeah.
And on Saturday night, she was getting ready to go out. She was going for her jewelry.
Had to.
She was going out with my dad, and she noticed it was missing. And my dad knew about it. Like, I told my dad while I was doing it.
Did he write you out?
No, he's kind of scared of her, too. So he Saturday night, we just played it off like we didn't know what happened.
That's what you do.
Finally, Sunday, he got so guilty that he told her. He was like, this is what we did. This is what Rebecca did. And I knew it happened. And now she's so pissed. She's like threatening to call the police. She's got one of her friends that's an attorney. Now, my position on it is because it's Texas law and they're married, isn't it kind of like half my dad?
No, I don't think so. Prenup? I don't think, I'm not an attorney, but I don't think normally you could take something and go pawn it and just kind of go, well, half of that's my dad's, I only stole half. Because they can still whack you in the ass for the other half. Even if you're going on, your daddy gets 50%.
Right.
And now your father's going to be in trouble if she decides to go after him or stepfather, whoever, for collusion.
It is. The guy is your stepfather, right?
No, it's my real dad. It's my stepmom.
She's your stepmom.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, even worse.
How much did you get for the ring?
I only needed $700. Like, it's worth about $30,000, but I didn't. I only needed a little bit. And I'll have to got for my Sunday. She told me.
Hold on. Wait. Why would they? Hold on a second. Eddie, you worked in the pawn business before.
Yes.
A long time ago. Why are you laughing? Is that unusual?
We used to get that all the time.
A $30,000 ring and give them $700?
Well, you give them what they want and hope that they forget. Because if they miss one day, buddy, it's yours.
Just one day?
Yeah. I mean, it's like in Texas, your loans are set up for, it's a 30-day loan, but you have a 60-day grace period, but your interest goes up. And so it's like you write, which I think at the time I did it, $380 was the biggest loan that we would write on one thing.
Right. Regardless of what the thing was.
Yeah, because
it could be a new Maserati.
Yeah, but you would write $380 on it because that was the maximum amount of interest you could get out of it. So, like, say $45 or whatever a month. And then at the end of 3 months, if they missed one day, it was ours. And we had people that would come in crying, that was my grandmother's, she died, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like going, yeah, my wife loves it.
Like, I'll have the money by Friday. I will have it back to her on Friday.
Yes.
But, now, today, she's like, well, tell me where it is. Because what she's afraid of, and I would be too, is that they're going to switch out the diamond and put a fake one in it.
Would they do that, Eddie?
No, actually, the worst people, I've heard of that happen, but the majority of the time that actually happens at jewelry stores.
Really?
Yeah, pawn shops, because they're legislated and there's the government people that overlook it.
You watch really closely.
Yeah, they really, and they take any kind of complaint serious right after you.
Yeah, I hear about it happening from jewelry stores all the time, but rarely do you see it in the news from a pawn shop.
All right. So
here's why it's slow down. All right. So first of all, your stepmom wants to go get it back, right?
Well, yeah.
All right. Well, then they just let her go get it. Shush. Let her go get it, and then give her the money when you get it. You're going to have it Friday?
Yeah, I'll have it for Friday.
Okay. Well, then give it to her Friday, and then everything will be lovely.
Doesn't it have to sit there 30 days, though, Eddie?
No. You can pawn it and get it out 10 minutes later. You're still going to pay interest on it.
Oh,
I have to pay $100. I took out $700. I owe them $800.
Yeah.
So
why would you take $700 for a $30,000 ring?
Well, that's all I needed.
Why you don't just take all you needed? Get all you can get.
But then I would.
But then she's going to pay it back.
Interest.
Wait, is that right, Eddie?
Yeah, you have to pay back everything that you borrow.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, I get that then.
I knew eventually. I mean, I wasn't trying to sell the ring. I wasn't trying to steal it. I was just borrowing it to take a look. And I know I did. It's awful.
Yes, it was hideous.
But
how old are you?
I'll be 19 on Wednesday.
Yes. Are you cute?
Yes.
Why did you let me console you? You sound distraught.
No, Russ, I love you guys.
You know what? You need to straighten you out. I hit the delay after I said it. I just wanted to get a rise out of you. But that's what you need is a nice big one of those. That'll straighten you out. Oh, I got it. All right, I got to go because we hit the delay twice. Once on me and once on you. All right, I got to go, sweetie. Love you. Bye.
God, teenagers are just hell.
I forget what the question was. Was there one?
Get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because she...
Yeah, you get in trouble for that.
No, honestly, if it's in the family, the police generally leave it up to the family as what to do. The mother can say that she wants her arrested or whatever, but the police always give her the option of, if you go ahead and pay and get it out, we're not going to... Because that's a lot of hassle over something stupid.
But if the mom wanted to pursue it, she could.
Yeah, but generally they push it off to civil. I mean, the mom would have to go after her civilly or whatever, because, I mean, that's a huge waste of time to get a detective that could be out solving some child pornography ring to go chase some girl because her stepmom's a bitch.
Yeah. All right.
And because the girl's stupid. I mean, really, that's stupid to go in and swipe the ring out of your stepmother's jewelry.
I seriously doubt that's the first time something like that's happened.
Yeah.
Because more often than not, kids don't like their step-parents. Reverse it. Step-parents don't like the kids.
Mm-mm. She's getting her back for all those bad gifts.
Yeah, all those rotten Christmases she had to spend with her, being treated like less of a person.
Well, this will certainly strengthen their relationship.
It's too bad it's so far away from a holiday. She'll probably forget.
Mm-hmm. Well, Mother's Day's coming up this weekend.
Yeah, there's a ring back that I stole. What is it, Don?
There's easier ways to make $700.
Yeah.
Hey, Russ, listen, this morning I was...
Sounds like Dale Hansen.
It does. I was driving up in Plano.
Whoever this guy is, Dan, save him for later and we'll use him as a Dale Hansen toy.
Anyway, I was on Parker Road and something this morning, but I saw this guy...
Say Gloria Campos is a piece of ass. Just say it.
This guy was walking...
I want you to say it, and we're going to use it as a clip.
What do you want me to say?
Gloria Campos is a piece of ass.
Gloria Campos is a piece of ass.
See?
He sounds just like Dale Hansen.
we get him drunk, nobody would never know the difference.
But nevertheless, this might have been Dale. I don't know. But there was a guy, speaking of ass, walking buck naked in Plano. On Parker Road.
When was this?
This morning. I don't know if anyone else saw it.
Like naked, partially naked?
Naked. I mean butt naked.
Just walking down the street, not a care in the world.
Was he holding it? Was he holding a sign? Was this some kind of protest? Or was he just the naked?
Just naked. I mean...
I think we would have heard it.
I don't know if anyone else saw it. There were other cars around.
You get any other phone calls?
Not yet.
No.
You know, people were on the road. I don't know. I'm sure I wasn't the only one that saw that, but I haven't heard anything.
Was he cute?
I didn't look that close.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll check on it. I'm going to put you on hold. I want Dan to get your phone number, all right?
Okay, you bet.
That's freaky.
Yeah, we'll use him as a fake Dale Hansen in the future.
Just get a couple of drops of him saying, Gloria, bring me another Jack and Coke. What?
Gloria, I'm done with your face. Make me a sandwich. Tell Scott to get off me. Hey, Dan?
Yes, sir.
Call Grisham up in Plano. See if he knows what's going on.
Okay.
Our cop buddy up there. Oh. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Yeah, I think that guy that was walking around butt naked...
I don't want to hear that. Go ahead, you're on the air. You're gone. Yeah, what is it, Derek?
Yeah, I was wondering, because I know you don't like people knowing how much money you're making. What do you feel about Brumley saying you're making 7 figures in the Dallas Morning News yesterday?
What about it?
Well, what do you think? I mean, you kind of piss at him for putting your business on the air? I mean, in the paper?
Who do you think told him? I didn't tell him that.
Well,
I don't know where it came from.
Well,
most people don't read. Thank you. Most people don't read his column anyway. At first, I read it. It pissed me off. Then I thought, you know what? Radio people around the market read that. That'll piss them off. Leave it. That's a wash. Yeah. Is that him?
Yeah.
Detective Grisham?
Yes, sir.
Do you have,
He just started laughing as soon as I asked him.
Do you know, you got the story on this naked guy running around up there?
Yeah. One of our officers was flagged down by some people that said that this guy just pulled up into the intersection and stopped traffic, got out, took his clothes off, and started walking down the road. When the officer stopped him, he said he was going home to get some clothes. I don't know if he didn't like the ones he was wearing or something. It's job security, man.
Did the guy say why he was red? He just didn't like the clothes he had on?
Man, I don't have a clue.
Well, what happens when you guys get somebody naked like that?
I think they took him to the hospital.
Which one? Is there a nut ward up there?
Yeah.
Now, when you arrest somebody naked, do you wrap something around her, or do you cuff them, Cuff them.
Well, you got to cuff them right then. I mean, you don't have a whole lot of choice. I haven't arrested too many naked people in my life. Most people have clothes on.
I think that'd be a call I'd turn down. But somebody flagged the cop down, right?
Oh, like a bunch of people. He was in here talking about it this morning.
The cop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he stopped his car in the middle of the intersection.
Oh, yeah.
Right got out.
Yeah.
Walk home.
Yeah.
Have not a clue what caused it.
Polyester makes my ass itch. Gotta get these off and get home. What are you doing today?
Just trying to get ready for a class I got to teach tomorrow.
On what?
Profiling.
Racial?
No.
Naked?
Yeah. No, criminal personality profiling.
How do you do that?
You know, like killers and rapists and stuff.
You mean what to look for?
Well,
other than dead bodies and a guy leaving the scene?
Yeah. No, like how they live, how to spot their kind of crimes and where you might find them, kind of stuff you see on television, you know, the criminal profilers and stuff like that.
You working on anything weird right now?
Not right now. We just wrapped up a deal where a guy took his date out, and they wound up back at his house, and I don't know what happened. She shot him in the head twice. So we just wrapped that deal up.
He didn't buy her corsage.
Well, it looked like she was giving him a back rub or something. I'm not sure. But she obviously didn't like him.
Was this one of those things to where you meet somebody and you take them home and then they rob you? More often than not, they just drug you, though, don't they?
Yeah, most of the time they do on deals like that. But, no, this was a deal he knew her from before.
Oh.
So I don't know what got into her.
You think was she a working chick?
I really can't say.
Oh.
One of those kind of deals.
You caught her, though?
Yeah, she's in jail.
Congratulations.
You know, we just got all that wrapped up, and then I'm teaching this class tomorrow. And
why is it all you cops always talk like you're asleep?
Well, I was till y'all called.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm kidding. Now, we're in a busy office, big office here, so you just kind of talk down so everybody in the world doesn't hear you.
They even do that on the radio. And I don't know how cops understand each other, because it's always laid back, and it's low-key. It's like,
well, you have to.
10-4. What? I don't know, but the other one said yeah.
Yeah. You guys sound cool.
Yeah. All right, well, let us know what happens with the nude guy. Now, what happens with something like that? Do you turn them loose after a certain amount of time, or what?
Well, it depends on whether they keep him for any type of evaluation. I don't know if there'd be any criminal charges on him whatsoever. I mean, that would be up to the doctors and the DA's office and stuff like that. A lot of times there's not. You know, obviously he's going to need some kind of help.
But just you run through the whole process in your mind. Yeah. I have never, ever been in a situation where I couldn't stand my clothes. And you stop your car. You don't pull over in a parking lot and get out of the way and maybe, suddenly undress. He stopped, is this right in the middle of the street and got naked in the road?
Well, the weather's been nice out.
All right, Keith, I
guess he was just going to leave it out.
All right. Thanks for the visit.
Later.
Yeah, the mental process of...
You just wonder if it was a normal guy who got up and go, hey, you know what? I'm going to IBM today. What a great day. Here's my briefcase. This suit's really pissing me off. And he just snaps. Yeah. We have to break here?
Yeah.
This is a long break?
I'll be sure.
What am I asking? Where do we work?
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
No, I'm not calling her back. I don't know if this is a hose job or if she really wigged out. Friday, called 3 times and the 4th time crying, saying she's sorry. I'm not calling her.
You should call her anyway. She's so sweet.
Swear to Jesus Christ. The good one.
Yeah. There's a bad one?
I don't know what to say. Swear on Jesus Christ, this isn't a hose job.
No.
You had nothing to do with it.
Would not do that. And lose 2 guests? No.
Because I thought about this all weekend. Because I went back, I listened to the cassette. I thought I had it someplace. And it's just too freaky. It sounds like a setup.
Mm-hmm. Not for me. Anyway.
Daniel.
Say again. I'm sorry, I was taking a call.
Swear on Little Willem.
Uh-huh.
This whole L.A. Lamont thing is not a hose.
No.
You ain't swore yet.
I swear.
Swear on him.
I swear on my son.
How crass.
He freaked Grandma out this weekend.
What did he do? Little Willem pee-pee come out?
No.
Yeah.
He's learned
saggy cans. Cans that I can reach.
Now, he's learned a couple of interesting words from being around the house. And
we ain't got enough money for a swing set, so he swings on Grandma's.
You know, my mother is not as forgiving as yours is. She'll call me later and pray to me over the phone.
She doesn't listen to this show. There's no way she heard that.
She tunes in from time to time. And she has called me and prayed to me about things that we have talked about on the air.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just talking about Meemaw playing with her grandkids. Just a visual on that.
Yeah. Well, Mom is one of the hyper-religious people. If people could see what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm just doing the visual of Meemaw hanging over with her Meemaw feet.
And a bent over swing.
Yeah, just swinging Little Will back and forth as he holds on to my little saggy nips. My little teeter-totter.
Oh.
So what were you going to say?
Oh, he said the GD word in front of her. And
where did he get that?
Picked it up around the house, I guess.
around the house.
Laura doesn't cuss in the house, does she?
Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah. When she gets mad about something, that's the first word that comes out.
So you get it from her?
From either one of us. We both use it.
Oh.
You get mad about something, you go, well, God. Mm-hmm.
Shut the f*** up.
So, no, he hasn't learned that one yet. We try to be careful, but, you know, he picked it up, and it happened to be the one word he can just say absolutely crystal clear.
Could you get that on tape for me, please?
I can try.
Thank you. Don't coax him to do it. Just he slips out.
He was, from what I'm told, he was standing at the top of the stairs, and she wanted him to come downstairs and eat, and he said, GD, I don't want to.
Good.
So I got a lecture.
What did she say?
Oh, she prayed at me. That's Mom's solution to everything is she prays at me.
Well, how does she do it?
She just starts telling me about God and how I need God back in my life. And
well, that's preaching to you.
Well, she preaches and then she prays. She'll close her eyes, fold her hands, and pray.
Right in front of you?
Uh-huh. Yeah. She said, I'm going to pray for your immortal soul right now. Knock yourself out. I'm going to get a sandwich.
Can you do it with 10 feet between us? Because the fridge is this way. If you could just like pray in my direction, would that still work? Would I still get the goodies from it?
Do a scatter prayer.
Yeah. Shotgun blast prayer.
Yeah.
And then if I don't go along with it and stand there and just let her do it, then she gets really upset, cries, and leaves.
Now, is this your mom or Laura's mom?
It's my mom.
Oh,
it's my mother. Yeah. She's should wear a cape, and because she's super religious.
She call you up?
All the time.
Where is she right now?
No.
Come on, Daniel.
No.
Let's talk to Mama Lewis.
I don't think so.
I'll be nice to her.
She doesn't really appreciate our brand of humor.
I swear to God, it's your mom. I won't be ugly to your mom. Mm-hmm. I just like to ask her some questions about you and your childhood. Does she not like me at all? Really?
Not at all.
She hasn't even met me.
Doesn't matter.
So she's going by what she hears on the radio and absolutely nothing else?
Yes. Yes. Whenever we talk about like our favorite porn sites or anything like that, especially that,
right?
She'll call me and leave me a message. You don't really look at all those porn sites, do you? Oh yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Looking at one right now.
So she doesn't appreciate our brand of humor at all.
Well, I hate to say it, but that's very superficial to just judge me based on the radio show. Let me call her and straighten her out.
No.
I will not be ugly to your mother.
I would prefer that we don't have my mother on the air.
Well, you can ask her ahead of time. I got $9. I'll give that to you.
You can't bribe me.
It's just, you get $9 just for me calling your mom. That's not bad. She probably won't talk longer than a minute.
Our Bromley says you got 7 figures. $9 the best you can do.
I don't get it all at once. And knock that off.
I saw that in the paper. I said, oh, fit coming.
Oh, I had one at first.
Yeah.
I just kind of dismissed it. I figured if I didn't say anything about it, very few people would notice. The only way more people would notice is somebody mentioned it on the air.
I didn't say anything. A guy called in. Anyway, you were actually going somewhere else with this, and I distracted you with the Willem.
No, you did not want to call your mama.
We're not going to call her.
What were we talking about? Willem, Grandma, Pete's, swinging.
It's before that.
Oh, L.A.
L.A.
Oh, come on.
So, yeah, you said swear on your shit. No, it's not a setup.
There it is.
Man.
Okay. You even lost me on that one.
That was a left turn, and you turned and took off, went the other direction.
That was like the old wild mouse ride at the state fair. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
That's the only ride I ever rode out there that I, honest to God, thought I was going to die on it. Yeah, that hasn't been out there 20 years, so nobody knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I listened to the cassette over the weekend, and it sounds real, but it kind of doesn't. And that third phone call, hold on. Is it over here?
Yeah.
Where?
On the tape.
Oh, thank you. To go from 3 fits, is that rewinding, Eddie?
Yes.
Okay, 3 fits, and then I'm sorry. Sound like she's crying. And she I think she even specifically says in the 4th segment, it's been 20 minutes. Why would you make a time reference? I don't know. I know that doesn't really mean anything. It just kind of hit me as weird. Why are you giving timestamps now?
I don't know. Just had time to think about it.
I know, but I just something
down.
it's just one of those things that hits me weird.
But you've had wiggy chicks like that before.
Yeah,
called and screamed at you. We all
But
have.
I was dating them. I'm not dating her. I've had sex with her once. We spent a day and a half together, and that was it. Any other conversation, any other contact I've had with her has been straight over the phone and almost always on. Do what?
You did something special to her. You're not the normal guy. I think it's a big part of it is you don't give in to everything she wants.
What's this guy on line 11? Hold on. I'll take this and then... Go ahead, you're on the air.
Buddy. Now, I know that you know a lot about the Batman. And I was wondering, how much do you know about Speed Racer?
Not a whole lot. I know some of the characters. Okay. And that's about it. And the car.
Did you know that Peter Fernandez, he actually did the voice of Speed Racer, obviously.
Yeah.
He did Racer X also, and most of the characters.
Yeah, Peter Fernandez. We've had him on the show.
Did you know he also wrote all 52 episodes?
Yeah, I think I heard it. Oh, he had to translate 52. Wasn't that it, Dan?
I think so,
Speed Racer was originally in Japanese.
And he had to rewrite a lot of it because of time.
Yeah, and they had to talk. They had to talk really fast, so the English words, match the mouths, because those Japanese people, they speak really fast. They had too many carbs. They talk too fast. All the rice.
He also named the characters. He came up with all the names, Chim Chim and all that.
Yes. What's your point?
Well, he wrote the song, too. I mean...
Yes, I got all that.
Okay. Well, I mean, I knew you knew a lot about Batman.
All right, thanks. Did you know he had a car?
Why?
Russ, you lying motherfucker, you cheating asshole. I called you yesterday. We were on the f***ing air, and you told me that there was no other porn stars coming in. So obviously you have something to hide. Don't call me anymore.
All right. That one's a maybe. Okay?
Okay.
She knows we're on the air. She knows I can't immediately turn around and call her back, right? So then she calls back. Hasn't even given me time not to call her back. You with me?
Right.
So now she's already calling back. What are you giving me the eyes for? Why am I analyzing it?
Well, yeah, why?
Because something's not fitting together, and I don't know what is. That's why I'm asking if there's a hose.
No, it's like I let people do that sometimes with emails. They realize we're on the air, but somehow they think we can immediately return things. Well, if you're not going to respond, well, it's now 7 o'clock. We just got off the air. I mean, people do that. They forget the time frame. They're not here listening.
So what I'm getting out of you and Dan, and Eddie, you haven't said anything, is this isn't that unusual.
I don't think so.
No. It's a porn chick.
Well, that part's weird. But for her to wig and then turn around and go, I'm so sorry. That's chick.
Yeah.
Well, that's chick if you're dating them. We're not dating. There's no emotional thing other than we're just
You've had chicks wig out on you before that you weren't dating, that you've only had a couple of dates with or maybe just had one night with. You've had them wig out on you before.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, Eddie?
I think that people can actually gather an emotional bond between people just by the few times that you've called her on the phone. I mean, she's always giddy. She's always happy to hear from you and stuff like that. So I honestly think that she really...
Yeah. And you don't say I love
feels
you.
For you.
Love you too.
I just say the love you. I do that to Joanna and other chicks.
But there's people that latch onto those things and really, I mean, that means more to them than you would think it would.
Yeah.
She's a porn star. She eats the sausages for a living.
Yeah, but you're the one normal guy in her life.
Yeah, you treat her different.
Just tell her to shut up when she's driving me nuts.
Well, maybe because she's so hot, nobody else does.
How could you not listen to her?
You know, if you're not going to pick up the phone, I totally understand that something's going on.
See, that's the other thing. Yeah. It's voicemail. I'm on the air. Obviously, I can't pick up the phone. Huh? I think you little punks are up to something.
I mean, this is just ridiculous. You little piece of shit. You said that you wouldn't be doing this anymore. Obviously, you have something to hide because you would have told me this yesterday. This is bullshit. I can't believe that you play with my emotions like this. You know, I'm supposed to be jealous and you're cheating the shit out of me, and I'm so sick of this shit. You know what? If you don't even have the decency to pick up the phone, don't even...
Some people don't get voicemail. They just don't.
What is there not to get? It's not like it's a movie with a really twisted plot. It's not like The Sixth Sense to where you go, what do you mean he was dead? It's not that complicated.
My mother-in-law does the thing with the voicemail. We had the call notes, and she would call and say, Laura, you home, honey? Pick up.
Willem wants to come over and play with me, Miles Steve.
It's my wife's mom.
Oh, whatever.
But she'd sit there and, for 2 or 3 minutes, talk to the voicemail, waiting for somebody to pick up.
JD used to do that to me, but I think it was just to piss me off.
Yeah, of course.
Buddy, you there? You there? Pick up. Are you looking at the phone? And what's funny was I was looking at the phone. I'm not picking that up, because if I pick it up, he's going to want to talk.
That's right.
Call me. He called me every 48 hours to see where I am and what I'm doing. And then I'm on the air with you all the time. I'm like, call me all these freaking pet names, Sweet Pea, Love Monkey, Sweat Monkey, whatever you want to call me. Don't call me that anymore.
Sweat Monkey?
Sweat Monkey? Yeah, so you call her the pet names.
I don't call her much when we're on the air.
It's even worse if you call her those off the air.
I don't talk to her that much off the air.
Oh.
What is it, Chad?
Yeah, how you doing, Russ?
Yeah.
Is this piece of ass worth ruining the show over? You only get to do her, a couple times a year, right?
Is the show bad right now?
Oh, it's good show material, though. I know that.
Oh, so the show material's okay?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, all right. So. Well, then, yeah, it's all right. It's all right going through this.
All right.
Thanks, Chad.
Show's fine. Show's great. Shut up, Chad.
Yeah, I got enough critique of the show driving Bob McNeil and his drunk wife home Saturday night.
I heard him in the background. It had to be a complete joy.
And it wasn't from Bob. Bob somehow knows not to critique me because then I start to overanalyze and it just throws me off and then the show's off for a few days. And whatever the critique is, it's some little petty crap that means absolutely nothing.
Like this game goes too long.
Yeah. In fact, I'm thinking about Wednesday doing Rock and Roll Jeopardy from 3 to 7. 4 hours. I don't care what it does to the ratings. I'm just trying to teach him a lesson.
Okay. You have to do that. He's in the background screaming, Jay didn't even show up!
What?
Bob had an appearance. He was screaming.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even show up to the event Friday night.
Jay didn't show up. His entire factory sucks!
Bob, JD's still in Irving.
I don't care! Bastard!
Mr. Bray? All right.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you what happened in my room later.
All right, well, then just hold on.
Totally forgot.
We'll take a break. We'll be back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right.
So that was the running joke Saturday night. The chick that I met with a pot belly. I kept bringing her back 2 drinks, one for her, one for her belly.
Well, she was cute.
Yeah.
Except for the pot belly. It was her own fault for bringing it up.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything.
Don't you think if a girl has a little pooter that she shouldn't wear a tight form-fitting dress?
Yeah, you're right.
Probably not a good idea. But she was really cute.
Really cute in the face. The only thing that she had going against her. And she brought it up. I wasn't going to say anything. I walked up and I went, that's a really pretty dress. She goes, I kind of got a pot belly. What do you think? I went, yeah, you got a pot belly.
When they bring it up, you're supposed to say, no.
Oh, I missed that one.
You just agreed with her.
She got double drinks all night.
I kept seeing her all weekend. I just ran into her
at the Speedway?
At the Speedway, at the hotel, out on the track. Every once in a while, I'd run into her, and I'd just start laughing. I couldn't help it. Sorry, I was having a party. Well, having the little pot belly kind of pushed her down the list anyway.
The list?
Of the 4 or 5 or 10 girls that were above her on the list.
And that many women there?
Oh, yeah, there were a lot of hot women at the, what was that event called? I don't even know. I can't even remember.
Well, it was the event was the Celebrity Classic the Cobra Celebrity Classic for the Sanderson Foundation.
Right.
It was a fundraiser for Alzheimer's. So that's why Dennis Quaid was there and a bunch of other folks. Bob Bondurant, who was expecting to see you Sunday morning, was a little disappointed you didn't show up.
I didn't want to drive all the way back out there. It took long enough to get there the first time. And then drive Bob and Mary Ann, their drunk asses, back home. But just hold on, because I ain't done with this tape from LA yet.
Okay.
Tomorrow, okay? Because I'm so sick and tired of being played with. Maybe I should just call Bruce Kahn. I could sleep over his house.
And here's the other thing. Is Bruce Kahn, if you're going to throw out a threat, make it a believable one.
Yeah.
So that whole thing doesn't work either.
Well, yeah, but if we'd set it up, we wouldn't have her throw Bruce's name out.
No.
He would love to have me. He would spoil it.
So then she goes on. Then the last phone call comes up.
I'm sorry.
Going on. Don't call me anymore, you piece of shit. Russ.
See.
LA
see,
again.
No. See. No.
What?
No. See. No. No. And see.
What?
What?
These two things together, you don't go from one. Let's
do that all the time.
If it were like 3 days between, that would be one thing. Or she's had a few days to think about it. She says specifically on the tape, it's been 20 minutes.
So what? I've had them do it in the same conversation.
Yeah. But somebody you're dating, I'm not dating her.
Okay. Let your paranoia come through.
That's not paranoia. This is just common sense.
Okay.
If you're dating somebody, you can see them wigging out like this. Having a relationship, having something.
You do have sort of a relationship. It's long distance, but she still sees it as a relationship.
Normally when they wig out like that, they see something that they value, losing it. History, things done together, potential for the future, crap like that. You get that?
Yeah.
There's none of that in this.
You've had chicks be wiggy on the first date, and that's why you don't ever see them again.
Sorry, honey. I guess what comes around goes around. I'm just sitting here thinking for 20 minutes, and I'm really upset about this. And I take back all the things that I say. I'm sorry. It's just that, it really upsets me that, when you can actually lie to me, it's I don't know. I'm really upset right now. I can't really talk. Just call me later. I'm just wicked upset. I can't believe that this is happening to me again.
What does that mean again?
I don't know.
That part I didn't understand.
Unless she's talking about some other guy.
Oh.
Well, unless, the last normal relationship she had went bad, so she can't believe that has happened to her again. The next normal relationship going bad, too.
This is not a normal relationship. And it's certainly not a relationship.
It's more normal than anything she's probably got.
No, I don't think so. And it's certainly not a relationship that you would get wicked upset over. I think that's going to be my new phrase.
Wicked.
Whatever. Wicked anything. I'm wicked upset. Joe?
Russ.
You're wickedly on the air.
Man, there's something going on between y'all, man. JD, Dan, I guarantee a lot of us out here listening, man, it's just something we can see and just sense and feel about the whole situation. There's something going on between y'all. Don't lose it, man.
What are you talking about? Are you talking about the relationship between me and Dan and JD and Eddie,
no,
or
I'm talking
L.A.?
about you and L.A., man. You and L.A. There's something there, man, between y'all.
Is it wickedly special?
Even though it's long distance, there's something going on, man. Don't let it go.
Okay, I won't.
Oh, well, come on. I'm serious.
I'm going to embrace it.
I'm serious.
You're right.
I'm serious.
I'm going to take it. No, don't make me quote things from the past, because love is all around.
It's good material anyway.
No need to fake it.
I like hearing her on the show, man.
Love is all around. Why don't you take it?
Russ.
Yes.
Dan, JD, talk to this man.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Because I'm going to make it after all.
I see. Throw the hat.
Hat in the air, freeze frame. Thank you. She's like a dancer. They're wicked nuts. All right, hold on. What is it, Mike?
Yeah, well, I was just going to tell you, man, LA's just a few steps above a stripper anyway, so she's wicked nuts, man. She's just out there.
But you know what? Here's the other thing that's kind of strange about her that you don't normally get out of topless dancers is she's, from what I could tell by talking to her, she's a really good businesswoman because she's invested a lot of money. She's already bought some land up in Boston and stuff and bought her mom some property and just crap like that. She's investing a lot of it. So she's got some kind of business sense. The only downside is she's a nut.
It's like the survival skills, man. Yeah, you put somebody who's totally out of it, you try to put a pole in their face to kill them, and next thing you know, they're fighting back. They're maybe dumb as a stump, man, but,
Okay, what's he saying? I'm out. He was good in the beginning. Just a wicked nuts.
She's a nutcase. And we know how much you love nutcases.
Yes, I do. All right, thanks.
We don't even know. You don't even know her well enough not to know that she's not bipolar or manic depressant. That little swing is...
That's why I think it's a hose job. Because all of those phone calls came in the course of maybe an hour. I don't have the timestamp from it because David pulled those off and edited them. Dan, I don't even need to talk to the chick on line one because I think that goes without saying.
That she's not stable?
Yeah.
That would be a good call.
Yes, Gina?
Dina.
Yes, whatever.
Whatever.
Okay, whatever. It's a Dina.
Yes.
But if you guys only were together one night,
yes,
and she's doing that,
yes,
please don't talk to her anymore.
Okay, I won't.
It hurts my feelings. Just don't do it.
All right, I won't.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye.
So I'm driving Bob and Mary Ann home drunk Saturday. And I didn't really want to leave because there was a lot of hot chicks at the celeb event. What are you laughing at, Dan?
Nothing.
No. Somebody say something?
Just callers calling in.
What'd they say?
Oh, he called in and said that, Russ made her scream, "Free the ducks." He's probably touched her in places that no one's ever touched her.
I don't think so. So I didn't want to leave because there were a lot of hot chicks at this event.
Yes, there were. And you kept stalling Bob and wife.
Yeah, I even went
wanted to leave.
I went outside because one of the chicks wanted to smoke, so I took her outside and we're just chit-chatting. And I see Bob and Mary Ann standing inside the, what was that thing called? A clubhouse?
The clubhouse.
Yeah. So we're standing out by the pool, and they know that I'm out there with my
potential.
Yeah, my PC going.
So your Mac.
Either one.
Okay.
So we're out there talking, and I see them, pointing at their watch. Inside, it's like, do you see me out here working?
Did you see her tapping on the window?
Mary Ann?
Yeah, you turned your back on her. So she's...
It's like, it's not my fault you guys want to go home now. Plus, there were rides to take them home, right?
Yeah, there were rides available, but they waited so long waiting on you, those rides left without them.
So I got a couple of phone numbers. But one of the chicks that I talked to, I was scared to get her phone number. But we talked for quite a while.
Why were you scared to get her number?
She was really hot. I mean, hot. She works at the, she's part of one of the chicks from the Sanderson.
Oh, okay. I know which one you're talking about.
Okay.
The tall purple dress, the pink,
yes.
Pink, what is that? Lace around the front or whatever it was.
Yes, that one.
The one that was certainly happy to be there all evening.
Yes, she was. Obviously, the air conditioning was set a little bit below her breeze level on her nips.
I got you. Man, I missed a good time.
Why didn't you get her number? She seemed amenable. She was certainly cheery and friendly. And
that one was just, that one, you know, when you're talking to a chick and you're going, I'm not even working this. This is just so far beyond me. I'm not, no.
But she kept coming up to you and talking to you.
I just don't think there was anybody else to talk to.
There were plenty of people to talk to.
Everybody else was either drunk or old.
A lot of single guys there, seemed.
Yeah, they were all right. We definitely had the upper hand as far as guys go. The only other person better looking than us, there were two people that were better looking than most of the guys there.
Right.
Dennis Quaid and Barry Corbin.
Oh, yeah, Barry Corbin. Man, I saw him.
He had his Mac on.
Yeah, the guy from Northern Exposure.
Right. Yeah. What was up with his hair? Did you see? It's like,
when did you see him? Because you weren't there.
I was there early. I left. Went to my parents.
What time did you get there?
I was there from...
You drove all the way out to the Motor Speedway and then all the way back out to Irving?
Yeah, I checked in real early in the hotel. We spent half the day in the hotel.
And Barry Corbin was already there?
He was there at 7 when I got there. And I left at 8.
Yeah, he's got a whisk broom underneath his nose.
Yeah, that's...
It's disgusting.
But he's bald right at his hairline. You know, so it looks like it was shaved almost. It was very strange.
Yeah, I think he was wearing, because he was wearing a cowboy hat when we saw him.
Right.
So maybe he had some kind of surgery or something. Because we weren't going to say anything. What else was he in besides Northern Exposure? He was the guy that always wore the NASA hat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, did,
He was in War Games. He's the one that said I'd piss on a spark plug if I thought it'd do any good.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, he always plays generals or sheriffs or...
Yeah. Anyway, and he was a nice guy. Stood there, took pictures. Yeah. We talked back and forth, blah, blah, blah.
Joked around.
I pissed Dennis Quaid off.
Oh, Lord.
Well, you didn't have to.
How'd you do that?
He was getting on my nerves.
You pushed the limits on that one a little bit.
We spent most of the night arguing about Spider-Man and how it sucked. He and his kid, Jack, both loved it.
Yeah.
So that was
that was a running debate.
Well,
yeah, all
they
night.
talked about it at the bar. Then they talked about it later over the table.
We broke it down scene by scene. It's like, no, wait a minute. You don't think this part it took like 30 minutes for anything good to happen? Well, you have to do that. And Dan
character development.
Yeah, Dan came up and kind of stuck his head in the conversation. Russ doesn't believe in character development.
You want action?
Obviously, neither did your parents.
God.
Well, I'd say evidenced by the box office. There are a lot of people that like
that. People had to go see it just because of the controversy.
Even controversy, even with you throwing a fit about it, people still would.
You have to go see it. It's not
everything was fine, and fortunately, we got the pictures first before you pissed him off.
Yeah, what did you say to him? But just Spider-Man made him mad?
No, you had to take it one step too far and get insulting.
You've been drinking.
But what I said was right, wasn't it?
What'd you say?
I don't remember the movie.
What'd you say?
You notice I turned and walked away.
Yeah.
Because I was laughing.
The night pretty much ended after that. And it wasn't that big of a slam. We're just talking back and forth. I went, it's not like it was as bad as Jaws 3D, but it was pretty damn bad.
You looked like you had just taken a kitten and squished it in front of his face. The look on his face was just...
Oh, because he just didn't have people say that kind of stuff to him on a daily basis.
Well, he just, you know, it's like, well, I've been doing movies for a long time. It's like, you don't have to be in movies to look at a movie and go, it sucks. Well, you don't understand everything it takes to put that together. I don't care. As the consumer, I'm going to walk in, and I don't care if it took an hour and a half or 8.5 years to shoot it. I don't care. I just want to go in and enjoy it.
You wanted it to be a thrill ride from the moment you sat down till the moment you got up, and it wasn't meant to be that way. It's a story. Stan Lee
excuse me, but the trailers portrayed it to be a thrill ride.
Stan Lee always described comics as soap operas in tights.
I'm sorry, I forgot to look at the Cliff Notes before I went and saw the damn thing. All I know is the trailer that they were showing made it look like a thrill ride.
I've looked at all the trailers, and there's trailers that show the sweet side of the story.
None of the trailers ever show that the great big long dialogue back and forth.
They can't show that in the trailers. They've only got
all they can do is show the action. What are you going to do? You're going to show the best stuff.
Other movies,
Batman told a story too, and it flowed. It moved.
I think you need to go back and watch Batman again.
Batman was fine. It was a little dark for me, but it's totally different movies. I don't think the damn movie was more than an hour and a half.
But Jaws 3D, you had to throw that out.
Did you notice that right at that point is when he turned to Steve just a moment later and said that he needed to go back to the hotel, that he didn't want to take any more pictures because people were coming up wanting to get pictures, and it really put a damper on things.
You pooped in the punch bowl for everybody, didn't you?
I heard him lean to Steve and says, I'd really like to go back to the hotel now. I don't want to take any more pictures. I want to go.
Yes.
So all these people coming up.
I didn't tell him
to pose for pictures.
Did I tell him to do Jaws 3D? Did I?
That was pretty early in his career. You know,
I don't care.
He's done a lot of very good films too, though.
Okay. Did I say I like The Rookie?
Yes, you did.
All right then.
You're showing you're a fan,
right?
But did you have to argue with him about it? You couldn't have complimented him more on The Rookie or anything else.
He argued with me, too. I'm not going to sit there and kiss somebody's ass just because they're a great big movie star who doesn't get uglier as he gets older. That's pissing me off, too.
Yeah, somebody just expecting to wake up and be Randy.
Yeah.
You know, they went out, and I'm told that they went out and partied later, that his band went out to Crescent.
Good.
And played at the club.
Right.
Next morning, he is fresh as a daisy back out and we were out on the golf course, and he was out there.
Did you play golf with him?
Yeah.
Did he ask about me?
No, actually, but Laura was having breakfast. They were at the next table.
Yeah.
He heard him talking about you. That Russ Martin.
Oh.
So he was probably telling Steve what happened the night before.
Yeah. Nice move.
The movie sucked.
Well, yes, but you don't have to,
It doesn't matter whether you really liked it or not.
Well,
you
my
had to
point
slap
is,
him.
he kept throwing out, I've made movie, I'm behind the scenes, I'm in front of and back of the camera. It's like, all right, if you want to keep throwing that out, here we go. Are you down in your bunker?
You just get mean.
Because here's what you need to do. Right before I say this, you need to hold up the little sign that says yikes.
Yeah.
That's cheap shot.
That's pretty cool.
I don't throw out my career and history and all the other stuff and then not expect to get whacked back. He's launching missiles at me. I'm not going to just sit there and go, well.
He didn't get personal because he doesn't know anything about you. You got personal.
Yeah, you're right. I probably would have said something if he had went, well, it's not as good as your Aunt Edna bits.
Then he would have had the Jaws 3D coming.
Right.
Then Bob and Marianne would have gotten home on time.
Oh, that was just another event in itself. We have to break. All right, we'll be right back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right, Eddie Boyd is here. Dan Lewis, J.D. Ryan, Jonathan Dodge is in the thing. Let's do news here before we get too far behind. Okay. Eddie, could you load me up the news? Thank you. Then I'll give you the Bob and Marianne story. Go on.
And my room story later.
Who was in your room?
Everett and Valerie.
Was Valerie drunk?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, hang on to that. All right, you ready to go? Oh, did Laura Miller call back?
Not yet.
You checked all your applicable numbers?
I will check them again, but I did so just a few minutes ago. I'll check again.
You got her cell phone number in there, don't you?
Yes. Why don't you call her? I called her cell. I've got 2 different cell numbers.
Well, why don't you call them both right now?
Okay.
Just to see if she picks up. Tell her I'm not going to jump her ass. I just want to know some type of compromise before the next bond election or whatever election the city of Dallas has. Maybe get these guys some cash. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Because I don't want to have to run for mayor in 2004. Would that be right? The rest of this year and then all of next year? Yeah. I don't want. I'm moving to Cedar Hill. I got to go take that down over. Get the roads fixed.
Start small.
That lead to my house.
Just those roads.
Yeah. The rest of that town can ride. Especially Granny's attic shack or whatever it was. Some kind of antique store.
Yeah. The antique place.
Yeah, that's on the main street there in Cedar Hill.
Mm-hmm. They got that little Mexican restaurant that looks good.
I missed that.
It's on one of the turns.
All right, you ready? Sure. Yeah, okay, here we go. I'll be getting the police officers in Cedar Hill. I'll be getting them a raise when I become mayor. Right? Just keep that in mind as you're watching my house being built. Just watch it. All right, 513, J.D. Rhines on the new 105.3 FM Talk with news.
Thank you, Russ. News brought to us by WB33 News at 9. Consumer Crusader Marty Griffin files an exclusive report on a man that's getting away tax-free tonight on WB33 News at 9. The right choice at the right time. Less than 6 months after the big anthrax scare, U.S. mail carriers now have something else to worry about: pipe bombs. Mail carriers were expected to return to their routes today with a heightened sense of caution following the discovery of 15 mailbox pipe bombs across the Midwest since Friday.
I just wouldn't go to a mailbox if it wasn't open.
That's what they're saying to tell everybody to do, actually. Postal Service has asked customers in Nebraska, Iowa, and Northwest Illinois with roadside delivery to secure their mailbox doors open or remove the boxes off the door altogether.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So, that's bizarre. Somebody just driving across the country randomly putting...
Yeah, these pipe bombs aren't going through the mail. They're specifically sticking them in there.
Yeah.
That's probably the best way.
Well, somebody's eventually going to catch them on video camera or something with their security camera pointed out at their mailbox. They're going to get sight of whoever's doing this or whatever group this is.
Yeah, but you just don't know where this guy is going next.
Yeah, they're little rural roads.
And these aren't the people that are smart enough to stick cameras on their mailboxes or in their mailboxes. That would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, Sara Lee, the makers of Iron Kids Bread, think there's enough mothers that are weary and overworked from cutting off the crusts off the sandwiches. They'll spend at least 75 cents extra a loaf for crustless bread. It's new one, in case you're wondering. They're going to make a bread a little extra large so you don't really lose any bread. You just don't have any crust.
Good.
So you're going to cut the crust off for them?
Yeah, it's very traumatic as a kid.
I never got that.
I love crust.
That was my favorite part.
Yeah. I don't have a funny punchline to that. I just like crust.
It's just strange.
That was the best part of the sandwich. Once the crust was gone, I really give a crap about the middle part. I like the crust.
Marlon Braun continued his merciless onslaught of the character of Bonnie Bakley last Friday. This time, he says that Bonnie fed her daughter Rose the over-the-counter anti-diarrhea medicine Kaopectate because she hated changing diapers. Figured that blocked the kid up and he wouldn't change as many diapers.
What's the reason for bringing this up?
It's just another story.
Well, I mean, why?
Just trying to show that she was a terrible mother and a terrible person, just in general. It's just pointing out to the jury or whomever Harlan's talking to.
Mm-hmm. It's just another reason why Robert Blake wanted to whack her. He was giving their daughter the craps medicine.
Right, but they're showing cause. They're showing the fact that he was really at his wit's end with her and didn't know what else to do and couldn't control himself. And they're trying to get the jury to swing over to feel guilty.
So they've already admitted that Robert Blake did it.
To feel bad for him.
Is that what you're saying?
If it should go that way.
I don't think they're going to be able to, as many women as we've gone out with that were nutbags, I don't think there's going to be a jury, unless it's just a bunch of guys, that would ever look at a situation and go, oh yeah, that bitch didn't need no head. That was the part that did the most damage. OJ had it right. Yeah. You're not going to find a jury unless it's just all guys about 40 years old that have been dicked around all their life. Yeah. That'll sit there and go, yeah, let him go. And give him some lunch money because he looks tired. All Harlan's doing is pointing out to the jury, well, this is why he killed her. She kept doing all these weird things.
Or why somebody wanted her dead. She's just an evil person. And
well, giving your kid the craps medicine, nobody else outside of their family is going to care. Yeah. The only thing that he's got going for him is they're not asking for the death penalty.
Yeah. Well, they're showing her poor character as well.
He should just focus on the way that she screwed around other people outside the family and give everybody else motives. But I think with some of the information that they said that they have, I think he's screwed.
Yeah. Too many people rolling over on him.
right, Dad.
Okay. Cindy Margolis has decided that the world needs to see pictures of her pregnant, her big extended belly. She's due to give birth to a baby boy in June, so she's just about ready to pop.
Have you seen a picture? It's gross.
Are you serious?
She's wearing an outfit. Her breasts are covered, but the whole middle section, it's a bellyless outfit, and that great big Barry Corbin belly is just sticking straight out of it.
Pictures show her snuggling with her little husband, and da-da-da-da. You can go to CindyMargolis.com.
Who would want to see that?
I don't know.
But I bet it's getting a ton of hits right now.
Well, who would want to see naked pregnant chicks? And she's not even naked.
She never does nudity.
But her belly's hanging out.
Who was the one? Demi Moore did the cover?
Yeah.
When she was pregnant?
Yeah. And somebody else did it too. Lisa, yeah, she actually posed totally nude. I was okay with that, as long as you didn't look past the belly. You just stopped at the bottom of the cans. Because her breasts got big.
Yes, well.
And nipples the size of pointy hats for little people.
Yeah.
But it was just, because I went and looked at the Cindy Margolis thing today, and it was just, yuck. I don't care who it's on. It's gross. And I don't care who said it. Pregnant women are not beautiful.
They glow. No, they swell.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it. I don't want anybody ever pose nude again if you're pregnant. And these websites with Prego.
Oh, no, I don't get that.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. A lot of things to worry about these days. Terror attacks, mailboxes exploding, struggling economy, global warming. Well, if you're John Bon Jovi, you really only have one problem, losing your hair. He told Britain's Sunday Mirror.
Did he say oozing your hair?
Losing your hair.
Losing.
Oh. Or oozing, that would be bad too. He told the Sunday Mirror that his greatest fear is going bald like Sting. He says, quote, I look at guys like Sting and think, well, he's cool, he can pull it off. But I'm already losing it a bit, and I'm so aware of it. And somebody told me that if you regularly massage your scalp and do it all the time, you won't lose your hair. I look like a jerk, but it's worth a shot. MTV's not going to admit that the deal's in place yet, but it looks like the Osbournes will be back for 2 more seasons. Variety claims that MTV is paying America's favorite dysfunctional family $20 million for 2 more seasons. Ozzy and Sharon admitted to Jay Leno last Thursday on The Tonight Show they were going to do at least 1 more. During that same appearance, by the way, one of Ozzy's famous F-bombs made it past the editors on the East Coast. They bleeped it out before it replayed on the West Coast.
Why are you massaging your head?
Was he massaging his head?
No, I'm scratching
his head. No, that was a massage.
I'm scratching my head.
You're massaging the pate, the back of your head.
Pate?
You were massaging it. That's not a scratch. A scratch is a scratch like this.
This was a scratch.
No, that was a massage.
Why would I be massaging my head?
You're worried about that bald spot.
I don't have a bald spot.
Oh, we've been through this before.
Okay, you're worried about the bald spot that's not there, but you were massaging the back of your head.
It's thinning a little.
It's not thinning.
It's a little. It's still covered.
Every guy our age starts losing a little hair back there. It's not a big deal, but massaging it is not really going to help.
Well, they say it does.
They say
it increases blood flow to the area.
Blood flow, yeah.
Oh, so you were massaging your head.
I've read that before.
Also, you normally scratch your head with both hands. You reach back and
these headphones make my head itch. So sometimes you'll see me pull them forward like that and do that.
But that's not where you were massaging. You were massaging the back where the bald spot is.
My head might not itch in the same area each day. Sometimes the itchies travel. Mm-hmm. They have little itchy mobiles and they go all over my head. It's a little road trip for the itchies.
So this time you were giving the itchies a back rub.
Oh. Are you worried?
Because that was a massage.
Are you worried about the hair?
No.
Don't worry about the massage thing. If you're going to go bald, you're going to go bald. Just get the implants.
If I was going bald, that would be the first thing I would get, implants. Mm-hmm. Anything that doesn't come out. A rug, that's not happening. It's not.
Okay. Yeah. I couldn't see you with a rug.
No, you
implants, yes. But the massage thing's not going to help.
Rugs very seldom look good.
Never.
What, Eddie?
I was just picturing you with the big straight pompadour on the top and then the curly hair on the sides.
And the hair on the top and the sides being 2 different colors.
2 different colors. Yeah. This is curly and this is wavy on the top.
You ever seen like a really old guy with like a jet black wig and you go, dude, come on.
He's got the gray fringe over his ears.
And the very top is dirt black.
Yeah.
He almost looks like a police car.
Yeah. And it's all slicked back. It's like,
there are people on TV, you just want to call them. There's one guy on CNN, I forget what, CNBC, some old guy. Mm-hmm. Old, just old. Old. Mm-hmm. but jet black hair and just perfectly cut. Jet black mustache. All the rest of his face, old. And for some reason, I guess they think it works.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
It's no big deal. A lot of big stars have gone bald, and
I am not going bald.
Where do you Bruce Willis probably massaged himself to death. I mean,
well, Bruce Willis is bald.
Where do you do him any good?
Where do you see my hair going?
Right at the peak. Yeah. This little spot right here at the back. It's just thinning a little bit.
Right where you're touching. It's just thinning. It's not bald. It's just thinning.
And you must be conscious of it because you rub it.
I rub it because it itches.
The headphones don't cross there.
Well, sometimes the itchies travel there.
Back to the road trip.
Yeah.
Itchies.
The traveling itchy. Now, I've seen you fluff, and I've seen you scratch.
I fluff.
Because you fluff your hair all the time.
The headphones flatten my hair out.
They give you that little band across the top of your head.
Yes.
Right, but the headphones are
That's
nowhere...
where the traveling itchies go.
That's nowhere near the spot you were just rubbing or massaging. Because you had your fingertips and you're doing this little...
Why are you so concerned about my hair? Nobody other than you, Daniel, has ever said anything about my hair thinning, which it's not. Even the chick that cuts my hair.
Well, that's because she wants to keep on cutting your hair. If she were to make a comment at any point in time about the bald spot, or about you thinning back there,
you wouldn't go back.
You would never, you'd never talk to her again. She'd lose the business. Good cutters never say anything about thinning spots. They just cut your hair to help cover it.
Why don't you get an expert up here that's an expert on hair loss?
Okay.
Actually, in the studio. Don't get that Cy Sperling the hair, because he'll tell you over the phone, dude, that's just nasty.
You need the hair club.
And how does that work? Do they actually stick holes in your scalp where you got the baby doll hair, or do they interweave your hair with what you got left?
I don't know.
You know, Eddie?
They say what they do is permanent, so I would assume that's some sort of hair plug type thing.
I don't think I can do the plugs.
Drill little holes?
No. Have you ever seen a guy that's just getting started on the hair plugs who's really bald?
Yeah, you got the baby doll hair.
It's like baby doll hair, yeah.
Or G.I. Joe after you set his head on fire a couple of times. Yeah. Get an expert up here.
Get you some of that spray-on flock stuff.
No, that didn't work. Only works around the holidays.
All right, I'll see if I can find us a hair expert that can come in
and don't have it one of these setup things to where don't make it somebody that sells rugs.
I won't.
Or Rogaine or anything else, because they're immediately going to look and go, oh yeah. Because I don't even think my hairline's receding. It's always been almost right where it is. See?
No, everybody goes bald in a different way.
Well, I'm not going bald.
So
I have plenty of hair.
Mine, I think, will probably slowly crawl back across. I'll go bald that way, from the forehead back.
Yes, your forehead's taking a trip to your ass.
Yeah. And yours is going to start from the back. You've got that little spot in the back that's kind of thin.
Male-powered balding.
And that's not... Where do you see that?
It's not bald yet. It's just thinner right there. Right where you're touching. Right there.
Right here?
Right there. Right where you're touching.
Can you see my scalp?
I can, actually.
You cannot.
I can. Not a big bald spot, just thinning.
Excuse me just a second. I have to have a little conference with JD.
Okay.
I'll pay the dollar.
Okay. As many as 2.6 million workers.
Hold on a second. What's the guy on line one?
He wanted to
Hold on. Are you almost done with this?
Oh, yeah, we're just going to go to a different story. We can do these later.
Just wrap it up.
People calling in sick to see Star
I'm sorry.
Wars.
Wrap it up means end it now.
Okay.
We'll come back and we can do it one of your other
We'll do it later. There's news and information brought to us by Southwestern Bell. Visit them at sbc.com. There's news and information. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
Tell the guy on one to hold on.
All right.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Okay, 5:37. Let's do a check on traffic. Jonathan Dodge at the controls of the new 105.3 FM Talks. White Lightning.
Why, thank you, Russell. This report brought to you by Just Brakes over the 9988 four-wheel friction reline. That includes metallic brakes in most, metallic linings in most cases. Just Brakes. Whatever. I forgot where I am. Whatever. All right, in Dallas, southbound, I-35, just prior to Illinois. Watch out for delays due to an accident that's causing backup to Marcellus northbound. 75 just before Fitzhugh. Left lane is blocked by fire equipment due to an accident that is now on the median. Westbound 175 GF on at St. Augustine. Planned for some delays due to a car fire. Northbound 75 6 on the Western Road. The right lane is blocked. Traffic has got about a mile delay. Out in Fort Worth, the mid-cities, railroad crossings in Cooper, Collins, Bowen, and Davis are all causing delays due to malfunctions caused by railroad construction. This report brought to you by the Dallas Morning News. Get yourself a new job. Now finding work in DFW is easier than ever before with Working Smart, a new help-wanted newspaper published by the Dallas Morning News. Look for it in your area today. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge in the new 105.3 FM. Lightning.
Thank you, Jonathan. Partly cloudy, windy, warm tonight, and again tomorrow. Wind advisories are in effect. 72 for the overnight low tonight, 87 tomorrow. We're at 84 degrees currently at the Talk to Rocks, Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
That I feel. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Donnie?
Yeah, I saw Everett downtown this morning in Dallas Court. He had a camera crew following around. I don't know what was going on.
They follow him. Were they asking him questions while he was following him around?
Yeah, they were following him around and videoing him. And it was Jeff Hammerly. I think it was from Fox 4.
Dan, see if you can get Everett, you know his cell number?
Yeah.
See, can you find Everett?
Okay.
I wonder what's wrong.
That could be good or bad, yeah.
Yeah. Well, when they were talking to him, did it look like he was running from him?
No. He was sitting there, and he walked in and asked the judge if it was okay if they taped, and he said, yeah. And it was just like Jeff Hammerly, and it was a black camera guy. And he was just sitting behind the desk, and they were, kind of just watching what he was doing. And he left to go to another courtroom, and they followed him over there, and he was back and forth, so.
Obviously wasn't running from him if he asked for permission to shoot in the court.
Yeah.
Huh. Were you in the courtroom?
Yeah.
What were you in there for?
A seatbelt ticket.
You got a seatbelt ticket?
I got it dismissed.
How?
I wore my seatbelt under my arm, and since I had some heart surgery a while back, I got a letter from the doctor, gave it to the judge, and he dismissed it.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's not
that
bad.
or $100, so.
All right, let me see if I can hunt down Everett, see what's going on. Thanks. You find him, Daniel. We'll wait. Because Dan held up his hand and said, wait. Let me get the whole music. Kind of humid out Sunday.
Yeah. A little sun.
Beautiful weekend.
Oh, no.
Well, he may have changed his cell phone number again because I got two other guys. I said, is Everett there? He goes, yeah, just a minute. Let me go get him. The guy comes to the phone, says he's not Everett. Kind of sounded like it, though.
All right, hold on. Let me try it.
I don't know. I've got three different numbers listed for him.
The cell number you called, did it end with 076? E. All right, we're on the air. What are you doing?
I am driving down the road.
Why were you, what was the deal with somebody just called and said a camera crew was dogging you today? What's going on?
Oh, no, it's actually a good thing. It's a piece that they're doing, Channel 4 that is, on speeding tickets. That's going to air Wednesday night at 9 o'clock on Fox 4 News. And they had me wired up for sound and basically just followed me around this morning and just kind of see what I do and to see how the system works. So it ought to be a pretty interesting piece.
Were they doing, did they do any other attorneys or just you?
No, just me. They interviewed one of the judges. I got them access to one of the courtrooms there, so they interviewed a judge and just kind of followed me around. And you'll just have to watch it and see on Wednesday.
Geez, I wonder why, of all the attorneys in Dallas-Fort Worth that actually advertise heavily,
right,
why they would pick Everett.
I don't know.
I think I know the answer to that question.
I think I do, too. Did they contact you at the office? How'd this go?
Yeah, they contacted me at the office about a week or so ago. Actually, Jeff Crilly, one of the guys that works for Fox 4, called and he was a fan of the show. And
did he say that, or are you assuming?
No, that's what he said.
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's why he called me. So.
Oh, that's right. I forget it's sweeps.
Yes. Oh, hallowed Messiah.
Yes.
Once again.
Oh, that's smart on that part. Well, you do a story on traffic tickets, which everybody gets.
Right.
You bring in Everett, the rock and roll attorney, and he knows we're going to talk about it on the radio during sweeps. That's right.
Yeah. What? So, what did they get on tape today?
Well, among other things, you'll get to hear about the infamous Jack in the Box case. And that's a case in which actually the big plastic big-headed clown was charged with violating an anti-noise ordinance here in the city.
Did we ever talk about this on the air?
No, we never did.
Oh.
But there was actually a citation written and a case filed against Jack, middle initial I, last name Box.
A police officer actually wrote a ticket to Jack in the Box.
Yes.
To the big clown head.
Who signed?
Yes.
Who signed it?
Actually, he had, I think, a manager or someone who was on staff at the time there.
Because normally you just can't drive around and issue citations to plastic heads.
Not often.
Yeah, you may find this hard to believe, but that case was actually dismissed ultimately.
No.
Well, who showed up in court?
Well, now you've taken the bloom off the road. No reason to watch Fox 4 now.
Yeah,
Your
the
Honor,
whole story shot.
Your Honor, I plead not guilty. Were you, Mr. Box, being too loud?
No, Your Honor. Here's a bacon cheeseburger. Thank you.
2 tacos.
Yeah. But that case was dismissed, and I essentially use that as a glaring example of the types of cases that get dismissed. The reason being, of course, in that case, there is no actual Jack I Box that exists. You have to write a citation to a living person.
Okay.
In order for it to be prosecuted in court. So that case obviously was not. But yeah, it should be pretty interesting because I let them follow me around and just kind of explain, the inner workings of the court system to some degree. And as I said, they interviewed one of the judges there who's very good. And
did they actually videotape one of your ticket dismissal cases?
Yeah, several actually.
Did you win every time?
Every time they filmed.
All right. Good.
No, it was a good day at the courthouse, and I got quite a few dismissals, and they got several of them. Of course, who knows what's going to end up on the editing room floor? But
yeah, but if all they videotaped was you winning cases, that looks good.
Oh yeah, that does not suck for me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what courthouse was that?
City of Dallas Municipal Court.
All right. Well, somebody called, said they saw you there today with a camera crew.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Jeff Curley's a really nice guy, and I think it'll be a neat piece.
Wednesday night?
Wednesday night, 9 o'clock, Fox 4.
Okay. All right, thanks.
All right, cool. Later.
Oh, wait. Damn it. What was the story that you were going to tell us about Valerie and Everett from Saturday night?
They came down.
And when did you go out there? Because I called JD like at 10:58, and I said, you know what? I'm on the way home with Drunky the PD and Mrs. Drunky the PD. And I'm taking them home. And JD was just wrapping up his appearance at wherever.
Platinum.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'd already been out there earlier in the day. I went at about 4 o'clock and checked into the hotel. Took a nice shower, walked out to the pool. Beautiful hotel.
Yeah.
The way they had us up in the Westin. And just, kind of chilled.
I thought you weren't going to go back out there.
Well, I already had my stuff. I already checked in the hotel.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I was planning on staying the night. Just
why
to get
not?
away.
I mean, spend the night in a luxury hotel.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I couldn't. I had to drive drunk people around in the back of my car. Well, what was the story? All right, so because Valerie and Everett got out there late.
Yeah,
so a big surprise.
Yeah. So I came back. It was like 11:30. I invited them down to the room.
Okay.
They'd been drinking, obviously.
Everett does.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she had been.
Yeah.
Came down. And in the room, they have these little, we've had experience with this before, the little locking bars, the little robo bar where they have all the snacks and the food and they're almost free.
What are these, that's right, bag on the Westin.
No, it's not the Westin. It's just,
it's somebody.
All hotels.
All hotels.
Yeah. Because they know they got you.
Yeah. All hotels ram you net.
No.
All right, so you got the robo bar. Is this the same kind that you and I had in L.A. to where if you just twist it? Because JD and I got drunk. We were in L.A., 10, 12 years ago, and there was a robo bar in there, and it's a one to where you twist it and the product comes forward. Well, we would just do that, look at it, then put the product back.
Right.
Just to look. Mm-hmm. Well, what we found out later was every time you twist one of those, you get charged.
You get billed.
Whether there's product still left in there or not. So we got downstairs, we had an $82 robo bar bill, and the thing was still full. Was this one of those twisties?
No, this is just one key, opens up a regular refrigerator, and you take out whatever you want.
So when they restock it the next day, that's when they do the inventory.
That's correct. And then, the So Valerie's down there. She goes, I'm hungry. She opens up my Robo-Bar because the key's laying right there, and she grabs some peanuts and a Coke.
Oh, no.
I figured, well, I'm not going to be rude. They're down in my room, so what's the worst?
Couple of bucks.
$15.
How big of a can of peanuts was it?
3 ounces. About that size would fit in your palm. That was 10, and the Coke was 5.
You take it out of her mouth? I'd have reached down her throat and pulled it out of her esophagus. Gag, come on, let's go.
I didn't know.
When did you find out it was 15?
The next morning when I read the menu, I'm like, I'm going to see how much that's going to be. Oh, Jesus. $15 for peanuts and a Coke. And I think that's all she took out of it. I'm not sure. I think that's all she took.
Well, then you go down to their room and you take the peanuts and the Coke out of their fridge and replace it.
Yeah.
Or you run down to the 7-Eleven, whatever. Why couldn't you do that?
I don't know. They may have some special hotel sized or
these weren't just Planters. These were some gourmet brand.
Well, what about the Coke? Can of Coke?
Coke was just it was a regular bottle.
I gone down to the machine or whatever, and you know what? I didn't see any machines in the hotel.
Yeah, if all the rooms have the Robo-Bars, there's no reason to do that. What I do is just get up early the next morning, run down to the 7-Eleven, buy all the crap, and stick it back in there. Whether it was in there or not.
Yeah.
When did we start stocking the Robo-Bars with Thunder Road? It's called Thunder K, or whatever it's called.
Big K.
Yeah.
So that was my experience.
That was a big night.
Beautiful hotel, though.
I don't know.
Beautiful.
I saw the outside of it. It said Weston. I mean, I got Drunky and his wife in the car.
I don't know. Well, you had a room. Why didn't you just pour them into a room and let them
Because for some reason, they just started wigging out, and we have to go home. I went, we can all go back to the room. Do the rooms have 2 beds?
Some of them did.
Mine was a king.
All right, but I probably could have got one with twins.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In fact, the Westin has extended an invitation for you anytime you want to come out. When I was leaving, they said, Mr. Martin never made it. I said, I know, he had to drive some people back. He goes, well, tell him to come out and spend a weekend on us.
Huh.
I saw one of the maids had the door open to one of the rooms that had the 2 beds. They're 2 queen-size beds.
Yeah, that would have been
plenty of room.
I told them, I said, we can go back. You guys can take, I'm sure we can get 2 beds, or normally really nice hotels got one of the sofas that fold out. I can sleep on that. You guys say, now we want to go home. Like, in an hour and a half, like you're really going to notice where you are anyway. I can get you back to the hotel, get you extra plastered. You guys can fight until you're both asleep, and then I can not have to drive 45 minutes home. I didn't see Bob here at the station today. Is he out of town?
I don't know. I didn't see him either. I got here at noon, and he wasn't here.
Bob McNeil must be a saint.
Why?
Because had I been married to his wife, you'd have found little bits. You could have found your way back to the motor speedway by her body parts.
Follow the trail.
So you had a lovely drive home.
Hold on.
You look like William Shatner.
Yeah. It was everything I could do to keep from calling my boss's wife the C word.
Damn. Oh. What was she doing?
Telling me how to drive.
Oh, no.
Which turns to take. This is quicker. Why are you going this way?
And this is in that drunk volume of that.
Right, and you can't, when you go, I know where I'm going. Well, that's not the way to go. Well, this is the way that my part of the car is going. Why don't you just tag along? I said, 41 years, normally I've been able to make it to everywhere I wanted to go. I.e., I made it out here. If I was always lost, I wouldn't be here to drive you home right now. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't have to. Shut up and just ride. So it's that way all the way home. All the way. This is quicker. If you go out to George Bush this way, that's good. You get 35. And then she starts critiquing the show.
Oh, no. Does Bob tell her to zip?
No, Bob's sitting in the back seat. And finally I screamed at her and she shut up. And I went, I felt uncomfortable, but it's like, I don't even care because she's driving me nuts. It's just like, pick. I have now designated Bob's wife is the worst drunk that I don't want to be around. Dan is the best. Bob's wife is the worst.
Okay.
JD's someplace in the middle.
Okay.
Because with Dan, I have never been able to tell when he was drunk. JD, you're easy.
I know.
You just get so friendly.
I just get...
And you get a little confrontation.
Mouth goes first thing it goes.
And Bob's wife, you can tell, she goes in and out of moods when you piss her off, because she'll be smiling and you'll say something, she'll go, it's that quick.
Damn, that was scary just to watch. With a big smile, the
way the lips get really tight, you get the beehole lips.
Yeah. And you know she's going to launch on you now.
Yeah, it's really scary. And you're going, I don't want to have to bop her in the head in front of my boss. Bob, look, cows. Man.
Honey, you're trying to take a nap?
Yeah, she fell asleep.
Big dent in her head.
Yeah.
So how does he put up with that?
She took a sleeping wrench. So there must be some untold love between those two. Because I would have cut her off a long time ago from oxygen.
I thought you were going to say from liquor.
No.
No, go straight to the source.
Yeah. Liquor is a symptom. Oxygen is the actual problem. You eliminate liquor, other problems could creep up.
Yeah.
Other symptoms. JD's right, you go straight for the source. What's allowing this to happen? Oh, that's right, I forgot. Come here. None for you. Have to break again, Hetty?
Yes.
All right, we'll be right back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
And it would take how long to make one phone call?
I'm not going to be your pimp.
Why stop now?
You pimped stuff for me before. Be my pimp.
I like this girl. She's nuts.
And you wouldn't want me to go out with her. Why?
Oh, I don't mind if you go out with her.
Well,
I'm just not going to call her up and degrade myself and her by saying, Russ wants to know if you're interested in going out.
Just call and say, look, we had a nice weekend. Thanks for inviting us out to the Speedway. We appreciate everything that the chicken farm did for us.
Sanderson Foundation.
You know what? With this particular girl, I think all you need to do is call her.
I don't mind.
And if you call her, she'll go out with you.
You know how he is.
Just weed it out and go, hey, I hear that you and Russ talked a lot Saturday night. What's up with that? And just kind of feel her out for me.
I am not going to continue to pass notes in class for a 41-year-old man.
Well, he's got a point. It's kind of like passing notes.
Speaking of high school, what was the problem? Mr. Hickey, I wasn't sure. I could see there was something on your neck.
You got a hickey?
I saw those in the hall.
What?
Nice job wearing them button down.
Hey,
what?
Let me see it.
Make him unbutton the top button.
Oh, jeez.
See, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Other side. Other side.
Let me see.
Damn.
Those are good.
I wasn't sure.
Well, who was that? If you went home with Bob and Mary Ann Saturday night.
No, this was from Sunday night.
Oh, Sunday night.
Different woman.
Yeah.
Anybody we know?
No.
Okay.
Came over, I fixed dinner. She ate my neck.
Clearly.
Guess what I ate?
Yeah. Maybe baklava.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I didn't have sex, though.
Why?
You want to say stuff with the second date?
Yeah, you don't want all the magic gone.
Yeah.
First night.
You want to stretch that out over at least a week.
I thought chicks really quit giving hickeys in, like, high school. That's their way of, like, marking the territory.
Yeah, I think that's...
There's ways to nibble and...
I think that's when they stop.
How old is this girl?
Oh, my God.
Did her mom and dad have to drop her off at your place?
You could be in high school and be 18.
Yeah, that would be like something an 18-year-old would do.
No, she's not 18. She's in her 20s.
Still giving hickeys.
I guess. I didn't know it until I got up this morning. And by the way, the toothpaste thing doesn't work.
Oh, rubbing toothpaste in it to make it go away?
Yeah.
Makeup. Well, you'll make it work.
Really?
Cover up.
Just a little dab will do. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, if you get that cover, you...
Can you see them from in there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. When you turn this way, yeah, they're dark. It's a dark bruise.
I just thought it was a shadow or something from your headphones or the hair falling out, but
Thanks.
But when you passed me in the hall just a moment ago, your shirt collar was open.
Okay.
It's pretty clear.
Call the chick at the foundation for me. No. Just shoot the crap with her. Thank you. Thanks. You need to do it anyway. Thanks for, we had a great time. Thanks for having us out. Thanks for having the Motor Speedway.
I spent a lot of time thanking her Sunday morning when we were out at the racetrack, and then, Sunday afternoon when we were riding in the cars.
Yeah. Which
you missed.
I told you I didn't want to come back Sunday. If I had to drive Dr. Drunky and his wife home.
But you know what? Bob Bondrot remembered you from the TV show. He remembered you from the night before, and he was looking forward to taking you back out in the car because he was driving a brand new car.
I thought I was supposed to drive by myself.
You were going to get to drive Steve's personal Cobra, and then there was
Steve
Sanderson's Sanderson Foundation. He owns.
What's he doing with the Cobra?
He owns an original Cobra, and he also owns what is the Series 1.
I don't know what that is.
The Series 1 is
Are these
Carroll Shelby's new car.
These are new Cobras?
No, the classic Cobras.
Uh-huh.
There's Shelby.
I'm confused.
Okay.
What is Shelby making now?
The Series 1.
All right, what does that look like? What is it called? Just a Series 1?
That's the name of the car, is Series 1.
It's not
Carroll
like
Shelby's new car.
And it's a production car?
Did you see the silver car with the red stripes out in front?
With a matching golf cart next to it?
Right.
Yes.
That is the Series 1.
Who makes that?
Carroll Shelby.
Obviously not by himself. Does he have the Shelby Motor Company?
Yeah, they have a website. I don't have it up, but I can pull it up in a minute and tell you what it is if you want to look at the car.
I don't really care.
But Bob was going to take you for a ride in that car. And then Steve also owns an original Cobra.
Yeah.
And he was going to let you drive that on the track. But you didn't show up, so you didn't get to do it.
So?
Well, it's just been fun for you. They promised you that you were going to get to drive a car, so you could get to drive Steve's personal Cobra.
I've driven cars.
Yeah, but getting to take him out on the track and go 100-plus miles an hour.
I don't want to.
Screaming around the corners, that's a lot of fun.
I'll kill myself.
Dennis Quaid almost did.
Did he really?
Did he wipe out?
More than once.
What was he driving?
Tom Sneva took him out in the Series 1 when they brought it out on the track.
Who was Tom Sneva?
Tom Sneva, the race driver.
Oh.
He took the car out, and they circled the track a couple of times together just to show Dennis the track.
Got it.
And then Dennis got in the car himself.
Yeah. Was he show off to start?
Yeah, he lost control of it on the first turn.
Because I would probably start at maybe like 30 miles an hour. And it just gradually increased until you felt really good about it, until it got boring at 30, and then maybe go up to 50.
Well, he only had so much time on the track because they were giving the rides to all the people who were out there that paid for rides, charity rides and stuff.
Got it.
So they only had the track for a few minutes to themselves. They took Dennis around a couple of times. They switched places. He took off, lost it on the first turn, spun out. Didn't hit anything, but tore up the infield pretty good 3 or 4 times. Then I got to take my ride, and then...
Did you drive anything, or you only got to ride?
No, I rode the Cobra.
Who drove you?
I can't remember his name. One of the stunt drivers from the Cobra school.
Oh.
From Shelby school. Or from Shelby Motors.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, he was just a little disappointed that you didn't show up.
Who?
Bob Bondurant.
Oh.
He wanted to take you out in the new car.
Bob, the night before, was copping feels.
Bob
Bondurant. He won't admit it, but a couple of the girls...
Oh.
Were you there when, I think it was a chick with a pot belly said Bob groped me?
No, I missed that. I could see that, though, because he's kind of a suave, debonair, racing car kind of guy.
Chicks, for whatever reason, absolutely love race car drivers.
And he still drives, so...
Well, he's got his race school out in Phoenix, I think.
Right.
Bob Bondurant Racing School.
Mm-hmm.
One of those hard names to remember.
I didn't know they had one at the Texas Motor Speedway.
I think it's Team Texas.
Yeah, I was watching them too.
You train and then it's an all-day thing, I think. You train and then you get to drive a real NASCAR.
Really?
Yeah.
Out on the track. That'd be neat.
I believe so. I ain't doing that.
Why? That would be fun.
Because I drove one of those, what do they call the little ones, Dan?
The Legends cars.
Yeah, drove one of those, scared myself to death.
Why?
On one of the little Tardo tracks.
Yeah, short track, yeah.
Well, that's a different kind of car.
But that was fast enough.
Don't you think it'd be cool to go around just once or twice in a NASCAR on that track and this bank?
I would probably get cocky and kill myself.
Well, the Legends cars are built like old-timey racers.
Yeah.
That's why they're called Legends cars. But the NASCARs are much safer and lower to the ground and more stable.
I want to do that someday.
What, the Team Texas?
Yeah, I'm going to go there.
That'd be great. Keep talking about it. You get one for free. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're on the air. Hello?
Oh, fine.
All right, you're out. Hello?
Is this 105.3?
Yes.
I've done the Team Texas thing. That was scary.
Was it really?
Fun, but it was scary. 140 miles an hour feels like you're flying.
Now, did you ride along, or did you
No, I drove.
You went through the class.
How long does it take for the training thing?
It was the corporate thing. It was like a 4-hour class, and we had like 5 laps or 6 laps, and it was a blast, but it was scary.
Do you remember what it cost?
I think they have packages from like $100. It was cool. It was a lot of fun.
You didn't get as scared?
It was fun. It was scary, but it was fun.
But you're controlling the speed. You can slow down if you want to, right?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And they have a driver sitting next to you so that he can mash on the brake and stuff. But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
Well, I'm sorry I missed that, especially Dennis wiping out. What were we going to say, Dan? I think we're going to take a break here.
Oh, no, nothing. I'm just trying to decide it. I looked up her number. I've got it right here.
Call her for me.
But I don't get anything out of this. I mean,
it makes me happy. Isn't it what this whole, here's what you need to do. You like the Larry Sanders Show, right?
Yes.
Okay. And Arthur, they call him Artie.
Artie.
Rip Torn plays his character. Go back and watch that show. The way Arthur treats Larry, that's the way I want you to treat me.
Yeah, but he does
kiss
what
my
I
ass,
do.
smoochy, smoochy. Nobody kisses my ass. Where I am right now in my life and my career, people should kiss my ass.
They do pretty much.
But Artie kisses his ass.
Nobody kisses my ass.
Artie kisses his ass and then leaves the room and goes and does the exact opposite because he knows what's best for the show.
That's okay. That's perfect. Just kiss my ass while I'm around. And then do whatever else you want. Just smooch it.
All right,
and if
I'll do it, Artie. I called her and she's not interested in talking to you.
That's okay. I'm all right with that.
As soon as we start doing that, you're going to go, you are such an ass.
Yes. I would just for a week. Let's just try it. Let's test it for a week.
No, because then you'll want it all the time.
No, because then if I don't like it, what short attention span I have. Let's just all
do
that this week.
You'll like it a lot.
Let's just kiss my ass.
No.
People on the phone, emails, everybody just this week, let's kiss my ass.
Have you lost weight? You look thinner.
Yeah, you're right. I don't like that.
You might need to get that haircut. It's just way too thick.
A bald spot's filling in nicely.
Dan. Didn't even last 30 seconds.
I guess it's time for the laugh track. I don't have the button. Never mind. That still ain't it. There we go. Go ahead. You guys want to continue with a little shtick? No. I got the laugh track now. I'm ready.
You said to kiss your ass. I was doing it. See how you liked it.
Go ahead. You're on the air. Break again?
Yeah. I just want to tell Russ that guy was wrong about that Team Texas deal.
All right. Yes, Ellie?
Russ, why would a chick want to go out with you if you can't even call her?
I don't want to call her. I want to find out if she's interested. Dan's not going to ask her out for me. He's just going to see if
obviously she's interested.
No, wait, what do you mean obviously?
Okay.
We chit-chat Saturday night, and that's it. That was the only contact that we ever had.
Call her again, and you will chat again.
And she kept gravitating back to you.
I didn't notice that.
Throughout the entire evening, she would gravitate back to you with all the stars.
It was just kind of in passing. We would, kind of be walking across the room, meet up, chit-chat a little again in the middle, and then keep going wherever it was.
She always made sure to cruise right back over to you. She would go schmooze a little bit, do the official thing, and then come right back to you.
Call her for me, Dan.
No. Call her yourself. You'll have better luck, I promise.
Ellie, I don't remember asking you.
Well, I know, but I want to be helpful to you.
And you certainly are.
Well, good. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Call her, Dan. Just feel her out. Just see if she had a good time. Hey, shut up, Eddie.
I had the same thought.
Well, I know, but you know what? Everybody thought that, so there's no reason to say it. We all got
We're not.
Just
call her during the break.
Feel her out and see what she thought.
I'll call her during the break.
Well, it's too late now. It's 6:15. They probably left at 5:30. If you had been a pimp daddy like I asked you an hour or two ago, I'd have some poon.
Maybe he has do you have the cell phone?
I don't have anything. All we have is the
contact.
The number there to the
Sanderson Foundation.
I'll try it and see if she's still there. If not, I'll leave her a message to call you.
No, don't do that.
If she calls you, then you know she's interested.
No, because then I'll sit around all day waiting, checking my voicemail at the radio station. She call? I have no messages.
Well, it's not like you leave the house anyway.
I know, but just feel her out. That way, if she says no, she turned you down and never got to me.
So I have to deal with the rejection.
Be my Artie. All right, we got a break here, Eddie? All right. Dan, go ahead and line up. Well, hold on before we take the break. We have stuff to give away today, right?
Yes, we do.
What game we got, Eddie?
Dumbass Jeopardy.
Dumbass Jeopardy, all right. What are we giving away? What do we got?
We have a $50 proflowers.com gift certificate to give away.
And we got to start giving away the passes for the VIF area for the foam party.
Right.
All right.
So our winner could get that. And
foam party's not this Friday, but next, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
All right. Yeah, we got to give those out this week and part of next.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't to get into the foam party. This is just to get into the VIF area.
Right. Where to get into the party, they still got to...
You just show up. Show up and pay whatever the cover is.
Right.
But this is to get into... I think Rob says he's got... Obviously, we got the dancers coming.
Mm-hmm.
L.A., if she can ever stop wigging out. I mean, I think he said he's going to have a hot tub put in there.
Oh.
For this event.
See, a hot tub covered in foam.
Yeah.
Nobody can see what's going on in that foamy area.
You know what? That's got written all over it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. You know that's going to happen. You sitting in a hot tub.
Yeah.
With foam and everything,
right.
And you get chicks, and you get in the hot tub, and the alcohol, you get in that,
steam.
And then the steam and everything just makes the alcohol get in your system quicker.
Mm-hmm.
You know hands are going to fly.
Yeah.
All right, so 2 VIF passes.
Right. We'll go with this.
And also, we need to have chicks come up here during the week, this week and next, that just want to get into the VIF area.
Oh, okay.
If you're hot, we'll give you the passes here on the spot.
Not dancer chicks, just normal...
Just normal chicks that want to come hang out.
I got it.
That look good in bikinis and stuff like that.
Got it.
All right. We'll take a break. We'll come back and we'll do this.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
You get a hold of her?
Not yet.
Told you waited too long.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
You're not a very good pimp.
I'll get me a funny hat and I'll try to do a better job.
Why is it all of a sudden you got a problem pimping for me? And you're not pimping for me. You're being a buddy.
Anytime I've done that in the past, it was spur of the moment. There's some chick in there and you're nervous about talking to her or whatever. So I do it for you because it's funny. Okay? But it's always spur of the moment. This one is a girl you've already met. You've already talked to. You've already ridden in a car with. You've chatted with. You've talked to her at length. And you've been with her at a party.
I didn't ride in no car with this chick.
I thought you rode in the limo, but or no, you didn't ride in the limo,
different
did you? You didn't ride in the limo at all, did you? I forgot. You brought your car.
Right, so I could leave at any time. And also drive my drunk boss and his drunk wife home so she could tell me how to drive and what's wrong with the show. And I finally look at her and went, you know what? I've been in radio 22 years. I think I probably got a good idea what the hell I'm doing. How about if you do me a favor and shut up?
You said that to her?
Yes, she was driving me nuts.
What'd she say?
She went from the from the smile to the immediate beehole lips. And I really thought Bob was going to say something from the back seat because she's sitting in the front seat with me. In between critiquing the show and telling me how to drive. Well, that's all there was. Yeah. There wasn't in between. That's it. So I really thought Bob was going to say something from the back seat. Well, you don't know how many people, you share audiences with so many different stations. You shouldn't really talk about those other stations. I don't care.
This was the wife.
Yes. Oh, Bob never says any stuff like that, even if he's got a valid point. He knows in the long run it's not going to make any difference. And we're not, what's the term? I can't think of the term.
Diverse, widespread. I don't know where you're going.
Interested in what he has to say.
That was it. That wasn't where I was going. But yeah, that's it.
That's good enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like a station that plays music and you have to always stay on top of music research. Because if you don't stay right on top of what music you're playing, you're going to lose an audience. Fickle-proof. We're fickle-proof.
Yeah.
You know, with kids, you got to stay exactly on top of the music or you lose them.
Oh, sure. If you get even slightly dated, they quit listening. They go to the other station.
And same thing with other stations. Regardless of the type of music you're playing, if you don't research it and keep everything rotated just right, you start losing people. Mm-hmm. We ain't got to rotate squat. I don't know how he does it. He must love her more than life itself.
Or is afraid of her.
Probably a combo. He got a combo plate. All right, you ready to play, Daniel?
Yes, I am.
All right, here we go.
This is Dumbass Jeopardy. And here's the host of Dumbass Jeopardy, Russ Martin.
All right, let's get our contestants on the phone. Mike, welcome to the show. What do you do for a living?
I sell True Green Kimlon.
Okay, good. And let me see who up next. Todd, welcome. What do you do?
Municipal government.
Okay. And finally, Chili, what do you do?
I monitor the Kid Craddock Show.
Okay, good. All right, Dan, what are we playing for today on Dumbass Jeopardy?
We're playing for a $50 gift certificate from ProFlowers.com. Go to ProFlowers.com today for fresh flowers direct from the grower and 2 passes for the VIF area of our first ever foam party on Friday, May 17th.
All right, here we go. As in normal Jeopardy, make sure you answer in the form of a question. The category today is commercial slogans. You know the answer, say your name, give the response, and we'll go from there. Everybody got that?
Yep.
All right, here we go. JD, you ready to keep score?
Got it.
Mike, Todd, and Chili. And you know why Chili's there?
Mm-mm.
Chili.
Yes.
Why are you there?
Why am I where?
Never mind. Because everybody
likes chili.
Thank you. It's really sad when you got to give the plants their slug lines.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. First one. And the answer is, it's not nice to fool Mother Nature.
Chili.
Chili, go ahead.
What is a transvestite?
Anyone else? Anyone here now?
That was, what is butter, isn't it?
Which one?
I can't remember.
Chiffon margarine. Next one, and the answer is, man does not live by peanut butter alone.
Chili.
Chili, go ahead.
What is a puppy?
Okay. Anyone else? What is Skippy? Next one, and the answer is, have it your way.
Chili. Michael.
Chili, go ahead.
How JD negotiates his contract?
Michael.
Thanks.
I think it was Kirk was next. Kirk? No, not Kirk.
Todd.
Todd
or Mike?
Nope, it was Mike.
All right, go ahead, Mike.
What is Burger King?
Yes. Next one, and the answer is, kind of fresh, kind of now, kind of new, kind of wow.
Chili.
Go ahead, Chili.
What is Summer's Eve douche?
No. Todd?
Massengale?
No. What is Charlie by Revlon? Next one, and the answer is, thanks for the gumball, Mickey.
Chili.
Anyone?
Chili.
Todd or Mike?
Chili.
What is it, Chili?
How to pick up kids at Disney World?
Thank you. Next one, and the answer is the chocolate bar with delicious chewy caramel in the middle at work, rest, or play.
Chili.
Go ahead, Chili.
What is a stomach virus?
Todd.
Todd, go ahead.
Snickers. What is Snickers?
No.
Michael.
Michael, go.
What is Milky Way?
Yes. Next one. How many licks does it take?
Chili.
Michael. Todd.
Chili, go ahead.
To get past all the peanut butter.
Michael.
What is it, Michael?
What is Tootsie Roll?
Yeah.
Tootsie Pop.
Actually, this says Tootsie Roll. It's a Tootsie Pop. Did he say both?
He said Tootsie Roll, Tootsie Pop.
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole name of the product.
It's the Tootsie Pop, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tootsie Roll's in the center.
Right.
But it's not a Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll's a different candy.
But the entire name of that piece of candy is the Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop.
Oh, okay.
I do my research.
All right. It's the breakfast of champions.
Chili.
Michael.
Chili, go ahead.
What are 2 eggs, a side of bacon, and steroids?
What is it, Todd?
What is Wheaties?
Yes. Next one, and the answer is, where's the beef?
Chili.
Chili, go ahead.
What is Gandhi's last words?
No.
Michael.
What is it, Michael?
Hey,
What is Wendy's?
I said it first.
All right, Todd, go ahead.
What is Wendy's?
Yes. We bring good things to life.
Chili.
Go ahead, Chili.
What are the people that make sea monkeys?
Go ahead, Michael.
What is GE?
Yes. Next one. Here's the spaghetti sauce with meat the way Italians make it.
Chili.
Chili, go.
What is John Gutti's special sauce?
No. Anyone else? What is Franco-American canned spaghetti? Next one. Head for the mountains.
Chili.
Michael.
Chili, go ahead.
Who is Dolly Parton?
No.
Michael.
Michael, go.
What is Bush?
Yes.
Oh, come on, Russ. I said it.
Shut up, Todd.
Sorry.
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz.
Chili.
Michael.
Go ahead, Chili.
What are Lane Staley's last words?
No. Go ahead, Todd.
What is Alka-Seltzer?
Yes.
Y'all been saying mine at the same time as Chili. Y'all can't hear me.
I heard you.
Stupid.
Man.
Don't leave home without it.
Chili.
Yes, Chili?
My How to Survive Armageddon handbook.
No. What is it, Todd?
What is American Express?
Yes. What's the score so far, JD?
Chili is -13. Todd's up to 2. Mike's got 5.
All right. Tastes so good, cats ask for it by name.
Chili.
God.
Yes, Michael?
What is Meow Mix?
Yes, yes. What, Chili?
Unwashed poon.
No. Brush your breath.
Todd.
Yes, Todd.
What is Dentine?
Yes. Chili?
It was just, I had my penis.
Oh, okay. You sunk my battleship.
Todd.
Chili.
Go ahead, Chili.
What is playing with Dookie in the bathtub?
No. Go ahead, Todd.
What is Parker Brothers Battleship?
Yes.
Oh, I knew the whole name.
Yeah. Clap on, clap off.
Chili.
Yes, Chili.
What is dating J.D. Ryan?
No. Go ahead, Todd.
What is the Clapper?
Yes. Next one, and the answer is just for the taste of it.
Chili.
Michael.
Go ahead, Chili.
What is clean poon?
No. Michael?
What is Diet Coke?
Yes. I can bring home the bacon fried up in a pan and never let you forget you're a man because I'm a woman.
Chili.
Go ahead, Chili.
No such thing.
Todd, go.
What is Jean Nate?
No. Time. What is Anjoli?
Crap.
We're Flintstones kids. 10 million strong and growing. Go ahead, Chili.
What is South Africa?
Michael.
You wanted to protest.
And the good thing is you got to know the joke. That's free and clear. Because they come up and you go, what? Yes, Todd? No, I think it was Michael.
What is Flintstones Vitamin?
Yes. It's the Great American Chocolate Bar.
Chili.
Chili, go ahead.
What is Hershey's?
Yeah. It's real big. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not small. No, no, no.
Chili.
Chili, go ahead.
That's what I tell dates.
No. What is honeycomb cereal? No one can eat just one.
Chili.
Todd.
Chili, go ahead.
What is clean poon once again?
No. Michael, go.
What is Lay's potato chips?
Yes. Next one, and the answer is, hey, Mikey likes it.
Chili.
Chili, go ahead.
What is obscurity?
Very nice. Yes, Todd?
What is Life cereal?
Yes. Pink hearts, orange moons, yellow stars, and blue diamonds. Chili, go.
What I see when I bump my head?
No. Todd?
What is Lucky Charms?
Yes. Chocolate is scrumptious when it crunches.
Chili.
Chili, go ahead.
What is too much uncooked popcorn?
No. Michael?
What is Nestle Crunch?
Yes. What's the score, JD?
We have negative. This is 15 for Chili. Todd's got 6. Mike's got 10.
All right. A couple more. We'll be done. Where'd I leave off? It's the nighttime coughing, stuffy head,
Chili.
sneezy, sore throat, and runny nose, so you can rest medicine. Chili?
What is eating out with Robert Blake?
No. Michael?
What is NyQuil?
Yes. It relieves gas pains.
Chili?
Chili, go.
What is farting?
No. Okay. It is Volkswagen. Christmas is the time to believe in the things that you can't see.
Chili. I don't get this one.
Who wrote it?
I did.
All right. What
Welfare checks.
I don't either.
I don't either. I don't know what that is.
Last one. I can't believe I ate the whole thing.
Chili.
Yes, Chili?
What Jeffrey Dahmer said after he ate a black guy?
Okay. I don't want to protest that bad, Chili.
Okay.
Yes, Todd?
Hell, I don't know anymore.
Okay. Mike, did you want to give it a shot?
Nah, I can't remember it.
All right.
You ate it, Ralph.
Yeah. Alka-Seltzer. All right, what's the score?
Final score, negative 19 for Chili. Todd at 5. Mike at 11.
Tell him what he's got, Daniel.
Well, congratulations. You get a $50 ProFlowers.com gift certificate. Mother's Day is almost here. Go to ProFlowers.com today for fresh flowers direct from the grower. Click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in Russ for a special offer. That's ProFlowers.com or call 1-888-88-PRECIOUS. And 2 passes for the VIF area for our first ever phone party on Friday, May 17th.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right, 6:47. JD is here. Eddie Boyd, Dan Lewis. Take this.
Hello?
Yes, Terry.
What? You're asking me a question now?
I just said yes. What do you want?
Not what I want, it's what I know. It's why I know what that chick keeps calling and driving Russ up the wall.
Well, why don't you tell me instead of talking to me about me in third person? Is that right?
Who am I talking to? And then I would know.
What do you want?
I don't want anything except to tell you that she's hung up on you big time. And
I know that.
Her, hey. If you did what you said you did with her, then she's having a hard time.
I don't even know what I said. A, you can't say the S word. B, get to the point or I got other stuff to do.
You've done something to make her really like you. And like J.D. said, you're not doing what she wants you to do. And that bothers...
What is the matter with you?
I'm sorry.
Well, just go... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, just shut up. I can still hear you in the back of my headphones. Just shut up. Shut up more than that. All right, the delay's rebuilt. You can continue now.
I'm not going to say that anymore.
Well, you've already said 2 words in 20 seconds.
I won't say it anymore.
Are you drinking?
Why are you asking me something like that?
All right, thank you. Yes.
Wait a minute. This is exactly why I'm telling you that this girl called up and said all the things that she said. Did she not say all those terrible words?
What have you been drinking?
What difference does it make?
How much have you been drinking?
Dude, I'm trying to help you out with this girl that you're on the radio with.
I don't need any. I don't need any help from you. What have you been drinking?
Had a few beers.
Yeah, what kind?
Miller Genuine Draft. What else?
How many?
I don't know, a few.
How many?
My brain's still in.
How many bottles are on the dash?
You are on the dash?
Yeah.
Are you just really cracking up now and you got JD and Eddie Bell?
That's right. We're all here. Yes, that's what we're doing. We're all laughing.
Well, I'm laughing too. I'm laughing at you with this chick on the phone. It's pretty damn funny.
Mm-hmm. Where are you right now?
I'm fixing to pull into my house.
I told you she was driving.
Mm-hmm. So you're driving?
You just said you're about to pull into your house. Are you driving the car?
Yes, I never said I wasn't driving.
Didn't she just say I never said I was driving?
Yes.
I never said I wasn't
I
driving.
already
That's
knew
what
you
I
were.
meant. That's what I meant to say.
So you're drinking and driving.
No, I am not driving.
Didn't you just say you were pulling into your driveway?
I'm not
And you said,
driving.
and you just said you were driving.
Russ, I'm not
Didn't she?
driving.
Yes. You just said you were driving.
Dude, what do you do on your time off? If you sit here and say
I don't drink and drive.
else,
And I certainly don't admit to it.
On the radio.
well, not even
So how often do you drink and drive?
me.
All right, now that's the third word you've said you can't use on the air. And why would I take advice from somebody that drinks and drives and can't watch their language?
I'm not on the air.
Yes, you are. You've been on the air for the past 2 minutes.
Okay. I'll be cool.
It's a little late for that.
This is good.
All right,
Yeah, that's
I'm
good.
leaving.
Let's see what else she says. Yes.
I am sitting here. I'm not driving.
Not now.
I'm cool.
Mhm.
Everything's cool.
So what is it you want me to know?
I was just listening to you earlier. You really are really freaking out about this, the fact that this girl called you and did this to you, and it's bothering you.
What was the news story you wanted to get to before we left?
Oh, it's just
You did say love you. You did
that
say
more
love
mailbox
you, and I'm
bombs were
saying
found today in rural Nebraska. They discovered,
so they found two more?
Two more boxes. No one's been killed, but two more pipe bombs.
What can I say on the radio that's allowed?
That's the big headline?
It's breaking news. Yeah, I mean,
so they found two more. So we've already
Got
found.
her hooked, apparently.
Found two more
like
today.
JD said, there's something that you got.
What's wrong with that?
And you wanted to bring that up again, why?
I just thought maybe it's news.
Yes, you're right. Thank you for straightening that out. I appreciate it.
You're so rude.
I just said thank you.
Well, yeah, but why are you so rude about
I just said you're right. Thank you for straightening me out.
Okay. Oh, so you haven't been straightened out yet?
No. I listened to you. Did I just let you talk uninterrupted?
Yeah. You
Okay. And I understood what you said, and I'm saying thank you.
Do you believe me?
Yes. There's no reason not to. You made a great point.
I think that's her deal.
I think you're absolutely right. And had you not brought that up, I never would have grasped onto that. So I appreciate it.
Oh, my God.
What?
Such a smart aleck.
I'm sorry that thank you didn't cover it.
It didn't?
Mm-mm.
Well, it could.
Why don't you, here's an idea.
What?
Why don't you...
Don't be mean.
I'm not. I'm just going to throw out a little suggestion.
All right, fine.
Dan sees this coming.
I was trying to give you a suggestion.
By the way, the conversation's about to jump because I'm going to hit the delay.
Okay.
But I'm going to tell her something anyway.
Cool.
All right.
Here.
You know what? I'm trying to say thank you, but I'm just throwing out an idea. Why don't you go inside and... Thank you.
God. Oh. Nice.
Yeah.
I knew she'd be good to kill a couple of minutes when she calls in. I'm going to tell Russ, you trust there.
Bottles jingling around on the dash. You're throwing me off. Oh, we didn't need that. We got the breaking news from JD where they found two more pipe bombs.
2 more pipe bombs.
As if the first 5 or 6 wasn't enough, but they found 2 more.
Have they found any here yet?
7 over the weekend. No, these are all in the Midwest.
No, well, too bad.
No, you never know.
Because JD's waving the story in his hand like, gotta get to this, gotta get to this.
You don't have to get to this. You'd like me to check the wire, and this is the top headline.
So they had 2 more.
2 more today.
And?
That's the end of it. That's all there is to it.
So you told me about it. How are we milking that till 7 o'clock?
Wishing I'd never checked the wire.
Here we are looking for pipe bombs. Hold on. Let's check in here, see if there's one in here. Nope. Nope.
I get it.
Don't look in there.
See,
is that where you were going with this?
I knew you could turn it into magic.
No, the Kiss My Ass week don't start till tomorrow.
Okay.
Eddie, do we have to break again before we go?
Yes, we did.
Is this a break and then like us, or is it break, we come back, and then another break and like us? The second one?
Come back.
And then another break and then like us? All right.
Got to fit them all in.
It's the break sandwich.
Yes. Yes.
All right, we'll be back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
You are such a juvenile. Why? You even have him do that when we're going out of a break. And no one's going to talk about it. Nobody's going to see it. It's just us.
I know.
And if he doesn't flash the lights right, you yell at him.
I don't yell at him. Just one of those things.
When he didn't flash the lights right earlier, what did you say? Where are my lights?
Where are my lights?
It's just one of those.
You just want to be a rock star so bad.
It's just one of those behind the scenes things that nobody ever sees, and if we didn't mention it, nobody would even know about it. Just when that guitar lick comes in, JD flashes the lights for me, I do the air guitar. That's it.
Okay.
You didn't say anything, nobody would know. Now you've ruined it. Do it again, JD.
You look like a big goofy kid.
Who doesn't want to be a rock star?
Everybody wants.
What's the downside to it? The only downside is the way you die. You lay in your own goop for 2 weeks.
Even movie stars like Dennis Quaid want to be rock stars.
Yeah. Yeah, he's even got his own band. Did you stay for the concert?
No, I had to leave.
Sunday night?
No.
Hold on, guitar solo. Coming up, shut up.
105.3 FM Talk.
We got to make sure we get lights in the new studio we can flex.
Yeah, actually just get a little music board. Light board. By the way, Dan, from here on out in the other studio, when I do the little air guitar thing, I want you to hold up a lighter. Thank you.
I'll have to get a lighter.
That'll complete the magic. All right, 2 quick things and we got to go.
All right.
Laura Miller's office ever call back?
Nope.
Pissing me off. What was the name of the vet? Because there's an email in here. Did you just pour that on the carpet?
It's a drop of water. That's what's left of the drop.
Said he's got his plastic cup and he just dumped the extra water on.
Drop of water.
Oh, the guy.
But you just did it on the carpet.
It'll evaporate. It's water. It's not like it's Coke.
The guy that emailed you about his dog.
Yeah, did you see that?
He also called.
Oh, did he?
I just talked to him a moment ago, but it is City Vet 214-219-2838. Talk to Barbara or Chip.
Some guy came home and his dog's sick. He wanted to know what vet that was. It helped out this dog that got its legs crushed.
And he had to get a hold of him before 7 o'clock because they close at 7. So he needed to get a hold of him so he could get the dog out there.
All right, so he's cool. All right. Let's see. We got VIF passes all week.
Right.
Something else I was going to mention.
Girls that want to come up and audition for the VIF area.
Yeah. Now, anybody can get into the foam party.
Right.
We're just going to have the VIF area. Either you win passes, and don't be emailing, and don't be asking, and don't send us pictures. You either drag your ass up here and show it to us, because I'm not falling for any of these trick pictures.
No.
You come up here, and if you're hot, you get in the area.
We get them all the time, and if you stretch the picture by 10% to make yourself look thinner.
It ain't going to happen. Plus, you're just going to waste your time anyway, because when you come up here to get your pass,
you ain't getting it.
You're not going to get it, because we're going to take headshots. And each little picture, it'll look like a driver's license.
Mm-hmm.
So not everybody can use your VIF thing. This is not going to be a skank fest. Everything outside the VIF area can.
Yes.
All the skanks can look at the beautiful people inside the VIF area. Not ruining my first foam party.
Okay.
With your yeast infections. All right, you ready now?
I guess so.
Okay.
To learn more about the Russ Martin Show,
Did you get a hold of the chick from the foundation?
No. I haven't even tried. To learn more about the Russ Martin...
I thought you left a message.
Oh, I was doing an Artie.
You didn't really leave a message?
Oh, hell no. Call yourself.
You're going to want something. I don't know what it is. You're going to want something, and I ain't helping you. Forget the fact that I negotiated bonuses for both you turds.
To learn more about the Russ Martin Show, to email anyone on the show to get...
Or got both you both 4-year contracts.
Did that just so you could throw it in our face.
It doesn't matter what the intent was.
And this is the opportunity to throw it in our faces.
All I know is I would turn around and say, well, thank you. You're right. You have done a lot for me.
I believe
I'll call her. I'll call her for you. I'll leave a message for her. I will get a hold of her.
It's too late. She's probably already met somebody now.
To get in the studio audience, to make a donation to the foundation, or to get on the show's weekly email is simply
you ever do
go
that?
to Russ.
Why? You meet somebody hot and you feel like you got to call them like right then and there before they meet somebody else on the way home.
Right.
Yeah. You want to go ahead and like lay the groundwork.
Mark your territory.
Yeah, because you don't know if you can stop by the 7-Eleven and Mr. Right and be sitting right there pumping gas.
Get a paper, yeah.
All My God.
Simply go to russmartin.com. To email us during the show and only during the show, use the Russ Martin Show at hotmail.com. For information about the rest of the station, go to kyng.com.
Something else I'm forgetting. Doesn't matter. All right, see you guys tomorrow.
See ya.